everybody. My name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
I want my baby back, Cayley, baby back, ready.
Caller, this call is for Ayala. Hi. So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick?
No.
Last name Gers.
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you even tell me my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
Will you say my name again? I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers! Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play jokes, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at this.
What's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
You know, we'll.
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
How are you and your man? Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing. Oh,
It's a joke. It was an old man joke.
No, there was somebody in the hospice on meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my God, we're great. I'll marry that man.
Oh,
He's adorable. So.
If my baby's fall out, this is your fault, John. I'm just saying.
Jumping jack. Whoa! Yeah, don't. Whoa!
What was it?
Whoa!
Okay. There. I did it. What, you can take me?
I just died
My
in
baby's
your
fall out.
arms
This is your fault,
tonight. This
Whoa!
must have been something to say.
Whoa!
I just died in your arms tonight.
There. I did it.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm an English teacher, a dialect coach, and today I'm going to show you exactly what actors do perfectly and terribly when they try to do a British accent. Let's rate some accents.
My kink is British accents. Oh, is that all right?
Cheerio, cut!
Yeah, right then. Bush eyed cheerio.
You're really attracted to this.
Oh, bloody hell.
I had to look up where she grew up and went to school because I genuinely don't know why she's so good. She's not trying to sound perfect.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass. I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, you know, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay.
Happy day. Wednesday. Happy day. Thursday, Friday. Happy day. The weekend comes. My cycle hums.
Your lip. Just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
I'm gay. I have relationships with men and sex with men.
My goodness, happy Father's Day. Hello. Welcome to SimpCast. Hope everybody had an awesome Father's Day, either with a father, or maybe you are a father, or maybe just someone you call daddy. We're not here to judge. Before I bring in our fabulous and simp-worthy panel, I got a couple of comedy shows to promote. Guys, come see me in Long Island. I'll be performing there in August 8th and 9th. I'll be at the Brokerage Comedy Club, Plano, Texas, September 18th. Massillon, Ohio, October 18th. San Diego, October 23rd. Phoenix, Arizona, November 1st. So get your tickets now. Don't let the show be sold out. You'll be standing there with your balls in your hand like an idiot. Go to chrissiemayr.com now and get them tickets, please and thank you. Speaking of balls, these panelists have them. No, what a horrible intro. Some of them you've seen before. Ooh, and maybe one of them is going to be new to you. Welcome back to the show, Forest Mommy, Lucy Tightbox, and popping her SimpCast cherry is Ms. Chelsea Ray. Are we so excited? Chelsea is, I was asking her before we went live how I should intro her, and she was being easy, and she was like, however you want. And I was like, oh, just a cam girl. And you were like, you could also say I'm a sex therapist, and what else? A dick trainer.
Dick trainer. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just imagining one doing push-ups right now.
Storyteller. I mean, I've got a lot.
And we're gonna do the cleavage on the bottom to keep the stream, sort of evenly weighed down.
Weighted down, yeah.
Was I not supposed to have cleavage? Can I go
no, you absolutely should have.
Take that back down. Take that back down.
You absolutely. This is my sad mom cleavage. Because my boobs are tired from nursing still at 14 months. He'll stop soon, I think. I hope. Who knows?
One of my friends nursed till 3.
Ah!
No. She did it.
Oh my gosh. I don't
But
know.
she's getting them fixed now. She's doing like a big mommy makeover.
Fixed? What was wrong with them?
Well, no. So she's had 3 kids. So
Okay.
she's 3 deep, and it's time, no more. And now it's time to like fix it all up. She dropped 100 pounds over this last like 2 years.
Wow.
So yeah, she deserves it. She deserves that shit.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a
So
lot.
they're gonna get the boobs hoisted up again.
They're gonna do a lot. Do you remember that show, The Swan?
Yes. It was usually
How fucked up it was. Like the women were just all coming out painful.
yeah.
I feel like she's gonna be like that. It's like,
That show used to be like the only place you could see radical trans. Now we just have trans people, and it's like, ugh, so boring because they never even look good after. It's like, hello, did you get the surgery or not? And it's like, oh, I did. Okay.
she doesn't.
We don't even have good
so
old fashioned cutters anymore. The cutters are gone. They all turned into trans.
They
bring
yeah,
back
they
cutters.
encourage-
That's way cooler. It just looks cooler.
They
you know?
encourage cutting now too. They're just saying, well, just cut off your parts. Well, this is starting in a strange note. I love it though. I love it though. Thank you. I'm glad Chelsea's here. You guys are already perking me up. Because we had a good day. We hung out. You know, it was Father's Day. I thought I was a good gift giver, and also it was my husband's birthday yesterday. So Frank's birthday is the same as Trump's birthday, which is the same as Flag Day. And like I just tweeted that I forgot to tweet happy birthday to him. Like I of course knew IRL that it was his birthday, lavished him with gifts and again today on Father's Day, but I don't know. Maybe I'm low key not a good gift giver because I gave him one of the gifts I gave him yesterday for his birthday was a digital meat thermometer, and he couldn't have had a worse reaction to it. And I was like, I'm not taking this out of nowhere. I remember distinctly weeks or months ago, he was complaining about a meat thermometer not working. And I thought, wow, I'm gonna be thoughtful and get him like a really top of the line digital meat thermometer.
Is that like the equivalent of getting a woman a vacuum?
I think that's what just happened.
Is that what he was upset about?
Yeah, he was like, it's a household
if it was
appliance.
A Dyson, you would be happy. You would like a Dyson vacuum.
I actually love a Dyson vacuum.
I'm not saying I don't want a vacuum. I'm just saying that's like the stereotype. Give me the vacuum, dang it, especially if it's Dyson.
He is the person who, when we cook steaks, he mans the steaks. Okay. And so I just figured, and you know what? It's fine. I will send back the $76 meat thermometer. We will get something else. It's going to be fine. I hate feeling like I suck at giving gifts, especially for somebody I've known for 10 years.
Did it come with a blowjob? Because that might have made up for the meat thermometer.
I think it was in very small print on the bottom, like
this.
Yeah, meat thermometer. It does sound sexual. Yes, all gifts come with that, of course.
Then he shouldn't be complaining.
It's just it's hard to redeem that part of the gift when you have a 14-month-old who sleeps in your bed with you because you didn't have the heart to sleep train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything on that one.
But other than
I got nothing.
he's the cutest little mood killer there ever was. We'll figure it out. He'll probably, certainly before he's 20, he'll probably stop sleeping in our bed. We'll think we'll think this through. Chelsea, let's talk about your dog real quick.
Which one?
There's more than one?
Oh, they're all in here right now. I have watermelon.
The dogs eat watermelon?
So you can't see. Yeah, they do. You can't see Baby Belle because she's black, but look at her. Can you see
her
little face? Like she's she's just hiding from everybody.
Little.
And the others are just kind of trickled around. Yeah.
You have more than 2?
I have 5.
Are they all little Chihuahua mixes?
No, definitely not. So I said no big dogs. That was kind of like my thing. And then these, I rescued like the whole lot, and I kept 2. And then her.
They're all just watching you. How cute.
Watermelon, and they're all rescues basically. they all came to me at different times.
Oh, they're like a little audience. Like they're watching you. Like,
They are, yes.
That's so cute. They're like, what is mommy doing? Is she giving a speech?
They keep me company.
It's so cute how a dog will like think they'll guard you. Like they'll sometimes sit, like if you're looking one way, they'll look the opposite way. They'll do like a lookout. Like our dog Waffles does that, and I'm like, you know what, Waffles, you couldn't protect us from shit. You're 25 pounds. You know, like that. We had a couple people in studio, like brand new people to do episodes, like in-person podcast episodes, and she was just barking. I'm like, what? Why are you barking? They're in the house already. You know, they're here.
Because she heard other voices.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Is that why she was barking?
She was, yeah, because they were new people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's their job.
And she's like, hey. Yeah, it is their job. What's new with you, Forrest Mommy?
Not much. Summer's finally like kicking out here, so you know.
You're in Colorado?
Yeah, out here in Colorado. Just like same shit as usual. Local politics. Trying to do what I can, not get burned out, you know.
What's the latest in Colorado, other than probably increasingly turning blue?
Well, yeah, just the usual stuff. This last legislative session, this state legislative session, like they just went balls to the wall crazy, like against parental rights. Like they wanted to make it so you're getting a divorce because your soon-to-be ex-wife tried to trans your kid. That's the way it always goes, right?
It's never the dad, right?
No.
Yeah,
So you're in custody. If you're like fighting for custody, so if you as your father call your kid the name you gave that child at birth, that would have been seen as coercive abuse and like counted against you in custody and all this. Luckily, I say luckily, they'll try it again next year, but they took like that part out of the bill. But it's really weird what they do, man. Like you're just like the only conclusion is they're just like Satan worshiping like crazy ass people, man. It's just wild what they want to do. So I just fuck with them.
Is Colorado now like a trans sanctuary city in the way that LA is? Like if you're a kid, I don't know, like if you just show up
there's
there.
Underground railroads. There's underground NGO nonprofit railroads helping to bring minors to Colorado to trans them, and now abortion is covered. You can do it up till birth, and now it's taxpayer funded. How's that pro-choice? I don't think
That's
taxpayers
horrible.
are paying for it. That's not choice, but whatever. Yeah, it's crazy. But on a lighter note.
Do people tell you like, why don't you move out of Colorado? Why don't you move like to your red state friends? Because I get that a lot living in New York.
Yeah, but it's happening everywhere. The small town takeover by these weird commie progressive I call them progressive fascists. They're progressive colonizers. They're the ones colonizing. Who's bringing people into America for money?
True. It's the cheap labor. They crave it.
Yeah, so they're trying, but I'm not leaving, man. They gotta take me out to get me out of the state.
Good.
So,
Good for you. They need good people to stay and fight.
Just trying.
Stay and fight and get a new pair of shoes every so often to keep you going.
I haven't got new shoes since COVID, really.
Really?
Pre-COVID life. Yeah.
These are pre-COVID heels we're looking at?
Yeah, man. I used to go out all the time. Now, I'll be at home, like walking around and
It's a good vintage.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do. I need to get I don't even know where I could find a high heel. That's how long it's been since I've worn a high heel. Oh my God. The baby gave me plantar fasciitis from walking around barefoot holding the baby. It'll go away, right?
Is that a real word? What word did you just say?
Plantar fasciitis.
Fasciitis?
Yeah, it's something where your foot gets all jacked up. Like it like really, really hurts in the center. I don't know. Certainly some people in the chat must suffer from this affliction. Fealty, my producer, has it. I don't know.
Let's talk about some fasciitis.
Yeah, we'll talk about something more fun. Lucy Tightbox, aka Cayley, thank you for bringing the cleavage as always. And it's always good to have another redhead around.
You know, I like hiking them up for you. It pissed off Carl last time I was on.
You picked them up for me?
They're hiked up to the chin. They're doing their job. I'm very proud right now.
They're like, why are we up so late, Mom?
Yeah, they really truly are saying that. They're like, we're gonna make your feet hurt pretty soon. Calm down.
I'm pretty sure it's also because I got fat after giving birth, but I'm losing it as we speak. I'm making moves, guys. Lucy, what's new other than your boobs? What's new in your world?
Let's see. Lots. I just feel like I'm always busy doing lots of movie reviews, doing lots of stuff with Who Are These Podcasts.
Great pod. If you guys don't already listen, watch Who Are These Podcasts with Lucy Tightbox and Carl and Adam and producer Chris. It's a great fun gang.
Yeah. And I've actually been getting a little bit, a lot of what we talk about on Who Are These Podcasts is what's called the Dabbleverse. And I've been doing a little bit of Dabbleverse myself talk. I started a new show called Lucy Does Dabbleverse. So I'm finally,
amazing.
I'm breaking in. I'm breaking in. We'll see how that goes. I've been doing a lot of legal talk with regard to some commentary about some stuff that's been happening within that universe. So I'm not actually a lawyer, but I am a paralegal, so I know a fair amount about that stuff. So it's been fun to make some interesting commentary about it.
That's good. It's always good to talk about things you know about,
Yeah.
which I always struggle with. Just kidding. Okay, we got a couple of super chats to bang out at the top. Push-ups! Thanks for the 2. Happy Father's Day, filing cabinet. Oh, thank you, Push-ups. He is napping with the baby right now. The Baloney Factory. Thank you for the orange boy. Lucy Tightbox. Hummina, hummina, hummina. Awooga. Hubba, hubba.
And an awooga to you too.
And a wooga to yuga. K-Max for 10. Chrissy, I keep seeing protests, not just in New York and LA, but in Colorado. We need someone holding down the fort there. And I think Forest Mommy can describe Denver's reaction to No King's Day. Was there a No King's presence in Colorado?
Oh yeah, they've been doing all the protesting, the organized protesting since the beginning. When they were catching Venezuelans, when everyone was out there waving Mexican flags, it was like, would you know what's going on? So, oh yeah, they did it yesterday too. They did it in my own town. I saw some footage. It's the same people, the same looking people.
I don't know what they think they're gonna accomplish, other than it's just the same old people with TDS. I just don't know. I mean, it's not going to undo our election. It's not going to do anything about the millions and millions of people, the landslide victory that Trump had. I don't know.
They all vote for higher taxes. They all are pro gun control, which is what a king wants to do. So it's they're just speaking out their ass because they have nothing else to do. That's my guess. They got them all riled up.
It's true that the Democratic Party really has lost their identity. There's no message. There's no messenger. It's just every Democrat who's going to be running for president, it's just there's no real party to get behind because over the last, more than 10 years, they've made their entire identity just being against Trump. Whatever position he takes, they'll do the opposite. Doesn't matter what that position is. And what's left when Trump's out of office? It's not much. It's very sad. But they did it to themselves. It just the party of I don't know, endless benefits for illegals and trans and kids. Great, congrats.
Right, that's what their diet. That's the hill they're dying on. We want to trans your kids at school, and
without letting you know.
We'd rather make money through nonprofits and keep illegals than to help you than the veterans. Okay, great. Really winning there. I mean, they are winning locally everywhere. They're taking over everywhere, but that's just because the productive class don't have time to go pay attention.
Yeah, everybody's working or taking care of kids.
Not, but everyone else does.
Okay, let's see. Chelsea, we don't have to say exactly where, but what sort of area are you based in? Do you live near a major city?
Oh no, I'm in Georgia. I say where I'm at. It's all good.
Okay.
I'm kind of close to Chattanooga, so Chattanooga is pretty liberal as far as that goes. I heard Atlanta was doing some shit. I don't know exactly what was popping off out there. I can only imagine, it's Atlanta. So, but yeah. And even when I was living in Vegas, during COVID, they were doing all that stupid shit with BLM. So I was there for all that, and, don't go to the Strip, and, because of all the stuff that's happening, whatever. So, I mean, I've lived in multiple locations and had to deal with all the crap of the people.
Yeah. Interesting. So, Lucy, are you near a place where they're having these protests?
Yeah, I'm in Rochester in upstate New York. So we absolutely had a whole bunch of them here.
Oh, why upstate New York? Why?
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's a lot of hippie boomers. A lot of them live upstate.
Yeah.
A lot of boomer women who apparently wanted to get an abortion really bad, and they didn't get an abortion, and now they're just all about it.
They just hate their kids, I suppose.
Yeah, it's so weird.
That's one reason.
This is actually a relevant clip. This is I found this off Adrian Curry's. Oh, let's do bubbles. Why not? Adrian Curry. It's all about keeping their cheap slave labor. I don't know if you guys saw this clip from this woman. Very upset about the ICE raids. Oh, I wonder why.
So I'm in my beautiful city, LA, and I have friends texting me like all morning. My gardener didn't show up. My housekeeper didn't show up. My farmer's market was closed. Everyone's scared. Well, this is not going to just happen in LA. And you 1%ers that only voted for Trump because of money, guess what? You're going to have to do your own dishes or clean your own house or mow your own lawn. And that wonderful produce, the organic produce you get for your brunches, all gone. Yeah, you're going to actually have to do some work around your house. These people are important. So I'm in my beautiful city, LA.
I used to live with a woman like this when I lived in Queens. I found her off Craigslist. Her name was Susan. I lived with her for 4 years. She would tote around like an NPR tote bag, and I had a feeling the apartment was rent controlled, but I had a feeling I was paying like the lion's share of it for my little one room. And every time I would put something on a shelf and it wasn't my designated shelf, Susan would take it out and place it on the floor as a subtle message that I need to move my shit. And then Susan would help herself to whatever the hell she wanted in the fridge that I had purchased, but not try to replace it. Ugh. Anyway, that's who this lady reminds me of.
She looks like, do you know that vegan teacher or crazy vegan teacher? I can't remember. No. She's crazy and vegan. And she's just bonkers.
Yes,
this woman looks like her.
She is advocating for slavery. They're upset that they don't have their cheap labor. I don't know. I think this lady lives alone. I think I don't know.
If you see a woman like that come into your workplace, like get a job in the workplace in any upper management, it just bail. The company is going down the toilet. Like
she's girl boss, or maybe HR. Yeah. Oh my God, she's about to Susan you. I wonder if she's still living there in Queens.
Did you ever just like shit on a plate and leave it for her in the fridge or something?
I thought I'm not great at I thought of that, Chelsea. I've never been able to go on command. Certainly not a number 2. I know men can do it, but I've just never developed that type of
or even like licked a
flexibility
and left it in there, like done something fucked up to it where you could be like, by the way.
What I did was I moved out. I think I moved out very sneakily when she was away for the day. I don't know if it was the dead of night, but I just was like, okay, bye. And then she had the nerve to try and charge me like $4 or $5 worth of a cable bill. Like, oh, you owe 1 extra day of this bill. And I was like, girl, bye.
Come here. Oh, I need you in my life. Sorry.
I have to make sure he doesn't go downstairs.
Look at that tiny
so
kitty.
Oh, and the
Okay,
baby
it does get better. Wait for it. He only has one leg.
Oh,
Hold on, what? Wait, he's missing a leg.
Yeah, from like, so it's basically like if it was our leg, it was like right, it would be right here.
Oh yeah, you can see his little like
Oh.
there's some stripes on there.
And his
It's just
little
not the whole
stump. Look at his little stump. What happened to his leg?
So,
He's so
my
calm.
girlfriend found him.
He's
Yeah,
cute.
he's lived with this thing since probably like a week old. Because I've had
He
him.
doesn't miss it.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't even know he had it. But yeah, my girlfriend found him and she called me and she was like, "What am I gonna do?" I was like, "Tell me where you're at." So like,
Oh.
so here we are.
Did you ever think of like getting a wheel for his leg?
No, I think since he lost it so young, he's not gonna have a problem with it. He'll just be able to adapt. If it comes to like when he's dragging it, I thought about putting like, you know how like when you sew like a little rubber thing, like a little grip, so he doesn't hurt his leg with it. You know?
Oh,
so cute.
Precious.
What if someone's just out there carrying around his foot on their keychain for good luck?
You never know. It is the South. I don't
Oh
fucking
no,
know.
that would be terrible. Okay, Michael Gavinelli. Hey, Chrissy, it's my birthday. It was my birthday on Tuesday. Happy belated birthday. Are you planning to cover more Opie radio show? Oh, yeah, for sure. He's endlessly entertaining. Thank you, KMax, for becoming a member. Chromes, Mike, you. Hey, ladies, I own a house, a car, and I bench 300 pounds. Ooh, looks like it's a real man in the chat.
Hot. So hot.
Whoo, I'm about to slide off this chair. Whew. Oops. John Edgar Chelsea, you are a doggo rescue hero. You rock.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
We got Chelsea Simps in the chat here. Deranged Lunatic Lucy, what's your favorite popsicle? Oh boy,
Do you want to go?
do you like popsicles?
I do popsicle reviews on my Patreon. I actually just had a really good one today. I did.
I thought this was sexual, and no, he's asking an honest question.
That's a real question.
I know. I don't know what that means.
A real question. It's a very sincere and thoughtful question about my real life.
Lucy does popsicle reviews.
Yeah, I do. I eat them with a fork and a knife because I'm a lady, and I would never want it to be phallic. I just had a really good one today. It was called Froley's Popsicles, which was a brand I never heard of. And I had a strawberry popsicle from them, and it turns out that they are very big in the UK. I don't know anything about them. I don't know.
Now, will you dabble in popsicles that, like, I wouldn't even consider them popsicles, but like a toasted almond or like I don't know, what's the one with the chocolate nubs on it?
Yeah, I've had to branch out because it turns out, despite the fact that there are like so many popsicles, I've done over 65 popsicle reviews now, and I am running out of popsicles. So the term popsicle is loose, and it mostly means anything penis-shaped that is cold is usually what I'm going with.
All right,
Sounds
now
like a challenge.
It's
That
the
sounds like
sound
a
of men's
challenge.
putting their junks in the freezer.
What if you start making popsicles? You can make healthy popsicles.
Yes, you
Yeah,
could.
I've made a couple before. Actually, somebody once sent me a mold of Stuttering John's finger, and I made popsicles out of
Wait,
that.
what? How would someone get a mold of Stuttering John's finger?
I believe it was a fake 3D printed mold. I don't believe that it was true to his finger, but it had the weird nub, and it was disgusting.
Oh, how fun. Can you remember what your like top favorite popsicles were? Like what? Like creamsicle, that probably was one of the first ones.
Creamsicles are really good. One of the things that I have learned is like all of the stupid kids popsicles, you know, like that are like, here's a Spider-Man popsicle and then it's Spider-Man's face, or like SpongeBob popsicle. All of those are amazing. Like,
oh yeah, the SpongeBob one is legit.
They are such good popsicle. They're full of high fructose corn syrup and delicious. I don't know what, but I love them. They're wonderful.
Wow. How cool. What a cool thing to do. Kurin TV, just want to say thank you for having Chelsea on. She's basically my favorite person in the world. Lol.
What up, Sean?
Oh, we got fans here. Russell Hall for 5. The worst thing about sharing an
Russell.
apartment with someone you hate is the upper decker trick backfires. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's talk about, while we're kind of on the subject of the No Kings Day, which I still am trying to understand like what its purpose was. Let's run through the best and worst signs that were featured in different cities. So I'm going to do a quick Twitter search. Let's refresh. Why not? Please don't be porn. Please don't be okay. Oh, this one's brought to us by Krasenstein. Great. I fought fascism in 1945 at 102. I am doing it again. First of all, I don't think this is good. He's not even using oak tag. What is that? A dinner table cloth? It's not stiff. This is not an old man's penmanship, okay?
No, and the colors are terrible. I couldn't even see what year he's talking about.
Yeah. He might not even know what sign he's holding up. Like Pop might be totally out of it at this point.
Yeah. They just told him to hold it.
Low effort. He may have fought back then, but that's just totally low effort, Grandpa. Come on.
Too sleepy to make a
How
good
is
sign.
sitting in a wheelie chair fighting anything? I'm just not sure. I think the left has their concept of fighting is truly broad. Okay, so we're gonna give that.
They're the ones who want to make the government bigger. They want to make, I mean, the Republicans do too, but they want to make the government bigger. They want to make government control healthcare and control everything, which is literally fascism. And then they get this dumb out here. He probably doesn't know where he is. See, that's just the sad part. Like, these people should be at like lunch with their grandkids or something, but
They should. They shouldn't be at a protest. Like,
yeah, it's dangerous.
It's a waste of his time. Nobody is eating the dogs. First of all, this dog, I think if he knew that legitimately Haitians were out there eating dogs and cats, he would not leave the house.
He wouldn't let them put that on him either.
10 out of 10 for the dog.
Yeah.
Very cute dog. Very pettable head.
He doesn't deserve to be lumped in with this crew of people.
No, do not make your dog part of your activism.
No.
Ugh, it's sad. That makes me sad.
He's probably all hot too. He's probably so hot out there.
Yeah, he probably needs water and kisses. Okay. Just that this is sad. It just is a sign that says no kings. Really low effort. You got to get a bigger piece of paper, people.
Yeah, it's tiny. We don't like tiny things.
No, we don't. Follow your leader. Wow. Okay, it is creative.
It's funny.
It is funny. It's a crude
stupid,
drawing, but it's not bad.
It got me.
It's not terrible.
You know what would have made this better is him like with a single tear and then like a shitty painting in the background, like him going, I suck, you know, because he didn't get into art school.
I had to come in closer and saw that it looks like he's blowing his brains out, right? So that's the point of that one.
Yeah. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. I'm all, oh, I get it now.
But better, but just still not. They could have gone over this again. They could have bolded up these letters. Okay. Okay, this is a great sign. They're using the Home Alone font.
You can see it from far away. It's very clear.
It's movie accurate. It's got the little house there. Everyone knows what they're talking about. It's nice and big.
Yeah.
I would say 9 out of 10. And
you know, you're like, oh yeah, he was in that. You're like,
good use of space. Sometimes you see people and they're basically putting their first draft out there. You know, like they get all the letters get cramped onto one side. And this is good space allocation.
They really hate him. Even my like liberal friend the other day, which we get along fine, but he's like, "I'm so mad. You're not mad. He called in the National Guard and like just went on the whole thing." And I'm like,
It's like, oh, would you prefer to have your city continue to burn down? Is that better?
Either way, and I'm like, there's so many things to be mad at. Like, I give up about that right now. Like, it's just they're so obsessed with Trump. It's crazy. Like, just laugh at the dude if you don't like him. He's
Their
hilarious.
brains are just broken to a degree that I sometimes can't understand.
It's too much effort. Too lazy for that.
I mean, and the thing is, the last 4 years, were you guys really like? We didn't like Biden, but were you like, oh, just angry all the time?
No, I wasn't angry all the time. I was like focusing on shit I have control over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it was fun to make fun of him. It was an entertaining, weekend at Biden's for 4 years.
For sure, yes.
But I wasn't like spending all my free time just thinking about how angry I am at that he, won.
Yeah.
So this one, okay, it says you can do it. Cut his effing head off. Okay, I don't like the threat of violence, but I love the movie reference.
Another good movie reference.
This is from what, Adam Sandler's? Let's see. Is it from Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, it's in a bunch of movies, so it's repeated in things like, I want to say it's also in The Animal. It was like in that entire era of movies where everybody was saying it. But I think it probably started in Happy Gilmore.
It was a great era for movies.
Is that right? I don't remember
We
now.
need to bring that back.
All right, this is it's
humor?
bad when a straight white guy makes a sign. All right,
'cause you're not out doing something productive, loser.
You know why I don't believe that he made this sign, because that penmanship is too good to be from a straight man.
That's true.
That is female handwriting.
That's a very good point.
I need to see a manly looking scrawl, then I'll believe that you made that sign. So, you get a 3 out of 10.
It's gotta be like a 5-year-old boy wrote it.
Yeah. Born to be a lover girl, forced to protest literal Nazis. What the F? It's boring. I don't know. You're going to lose points from me by using the word Nazi, because it's just been overdone.
Lover girl.
Yeah, what does that even mean? Is that a lesbian thing?
Born to be a lover girl. I don't know.
I mean,
there's so many choices for people of what they want to be right now.
Yeah, this is too confusing, too wordy.
Is that a choice on an application? Lover girl.
I don't know what it is. No, this is a
married, divorced, widowed lover girl.
2 out of 10. I'm confused, and we shouldn't be spending this much time discerning your sign. It should register right away. Okay, can we skip to when he shoots himself in the bunker? Okay, horrible. I don't really fully understand the bunker reference.
Is it another Nazi thing? Because
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, again, a Nazi reference is very unoriginal, so you're gonna get, that's 1 out of 10.
They're just also angry. It's fucking hilarious. Like, where does it all come from? Where it's just bottled up inside, like 24/7, I guess. And then they make a sign.
Wow. So this person, okay, Beth Bourne, she is a mom, like a normal mom in California. So already there's so much going against her. She had a sign that said, "No child is born in the wrong body." At her Nokings event, she was physically attacked by 5 men, and my sign was grabbed, rumpled, stomped on. This is insane. All right, let's see what happened here.
Me in the face with pepper spray? I think you did. Yeah, I think you did. Get the fuck out of here. I think you did just spray me in the face with pepper spray, lady. You did. You can smell the pepper spray on me. Get her out of here. She sprayed me in the face with pepper spray. She sprayed me in the face with pepper spray. Get out of here.
Call the police. Parents, his children's Title I school for last Monday.
Call the police.
Why would someone spend their time? She's wearing a Madam President shirt. I saw those for sale at the DC airport for $5. You should have got one. I really regret not getting a Madam President shirt.
You should have got one.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah. I should have made them my merch. I should have bought them all at $5 and sold them at the show for like $20.
I would buy them and add to them, like do little doodles around that shit. Damn it, missed opportunity.
Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Where are the police? Where are the police?
So many horrible signs at this protest. She had no child is born in the wrong body.
I spoke with the gentleman who said that he was pepper sprayed by you in the face. And you said that is not true.
And I had my phone on the entire time, so
you did not pepper spray him at all.
All right, this is a little bit more longer and boring than I thought. If we burn, you, us, burn with. What?
You burn with us. If we burn, you burn with us. This is the
Okay.
spatial problems you were having
This
with other
here-
signs.
Okay, Hunger Games reference, sure, but this reads like you, us, burn with, which makes no sense.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm gonna say 0 out of 10. Confusing. Stupid. He's
Negative
so
Ghost
full of
Rider.
shit. He needed 2 more assholes. Okay, that's kind of funny. I can't stand the font. But it's like a dad joke, you know. But
Yeah,
still,
I mean,
the words are not big enough.
So far, none of them would go on a T-shirt, and that's how I always look at signs.
Yeah.
Like if they're that good, I want to promote that shit all day long.
That is a really good gauge. Yeah, not t-shirt worthy.
No.
Oh, look at
This
these
totally
horrible signs.
unrelated, but someone asked in the chat if an otter pop counts as a popsicle for Lucy.
An otter pop?
I have not reviewed those yet, and I would count
What?
that.
Those are the best ever. You haven't reviewed
Wait, what's an
them.
I
otter
have not
pop?
reviewed. It's the ones we were talking about them last time I was on, Chrissy. They're the ones that are like the liquid inside of the little bag, and then you freeze it in the freezer.
I'm in a box with 100. They got different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you just shake them up like
Yep.
that.
That's what I do with them.
What are you waiting for?
I don't have room in my freezer for that many. I know that I can just leave them out of the freezer, but like the freezer space is very valuable. I got to eat the popsicles I had. Every summer I'm like, I'm going to review those this year. And then I'm always like, but they're always around. Whenever I find like weird random popsicles, I'm like, I got to get this now. It's never going to exist again.
What if so you buy a box of popsicles, there's
Yeah.
what, like 12 in there? What if it's a bad popsicle? What happens to the rest of
I
them?
don't actually like popsicles that much.
What?
So I typically eat about 1 popsicle from the box for the review. And then I wait for my friends to come over and force them to take popsicles home.
Just let these melt in your car on the way back.
I eat like 9 Otter Pops in one sitting. That's how much I like Otter Pops.
Yeah, once you start, you're just like, oh, and they're so refreshing.
They're so small. Like, oh, they barely count.
2 at a time. 2 at a time.
I'm so proud. All right, these signs. Back to the signs. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the opposite. Again, too wordy.
Well, that also doesn't make sense because the opposition can mean either thing from like that could support either side of the argument.
Right. You could be neutral in your support. I don't know. It's stupid. You must be loud. Okay, wow. When tyranny becomes law, revolution becomes duty. Okay, that is quote from a thing. But how is what Trump is doing tyranny? They've convinced themselves that it is. Trump is a traitor. It's just so boring. These are like they've been done. We overthrew a king once before. We can do it again. This guy, girl can't even keep her eyes open. It's all these old, confused boomers.
Yeah.
It's also like, here's what I don't get. Like, if anybody has been to another country ever, third world country, and been there for even more than a week or two, like, you might like it for a little bit, but when you actually hit the streets and you're in it,
It's rough.
It is rough, and you probably don't want to live there, So all these people are irritating me because of the fact that, like, go live somewhere for a few years and tell me America sucks. Like, I've lived in Mexico almost 3 years. And now, granted, I was in Puerto Vallarta. It was a touristy town, but it was still, I lived with locals, I didn't live in fucking a resort, but I saw how they lived, and eventually I got tired of it because I was tired of living in Mexico. I missed America. It was crazy. Like, a friend of mine got arrested and he went to jail, and it was a bar fight, and he was legit in the Mexican prison out on the outskirts of Puerto Vallarta. We couldn't get him out to the next day. They have a hole to shit in on the floor. They don't give you toilets.
Ooh.
And he was in the room.
Is it a nice hole?
I don't fucking know. I doubt it.
There's a full. Is it full or not? I guess is what. But...
It was an empty hole, you guys, like a tube in the ground. And he was in there with like 14 people, more, whatever. And, they're all just kicking it, waiting to get. And that was just like one of the holding cells. So it's like, go somewhere else and even hold that sign. Go down to Mexico and hold one of those signs and tell me how that goes.
Chelsea, what made you move to Mexico?
I wanted to get away from a boyfriend at the time. I took a vacation and I fell in love with it. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to move.
That's amazing.
Wow. Wait, you just never came back?
No, I did. I came back because I got tired of it. That's what I'm saying. I moved down there. I got offered a job in timeshare down there. And so I was selling timeshare for the time being of when I was down there.
And then did you end up successfully hiding from the boyfriend? Did he ever find you?
Oh, no, I didn't have to hide from him. I told him I was leaving, and bye.
Okay, good. It worked out.
Yeah, no, it was cool. But it gave me the experience of living somewhere else and seeing it, it across the line, and whatever. And even traveling down there, because I drove down with the guy that I started dating down there. And as you're driving down, one of the areas that we stopped at, there was a family that just had a rope across the road, and they pull it up as you're trying to drive by. So you're going by and they say, like $20. And you're like, what am I giving you 20 pesos for, or whatever? And he legit said no, like, I don't know, but it works on so many people to just stop and give someone money when they have a rope on the side of the fucking road.
It's like a toll.
Yes, exactly. And that's what they do. And then sometimes if you don't give them money, you don't know who is going to come out from the bushes. Like, there's some sketchy shit. Federales will take your car. They pull up like checkpoints down there, like just checkpoints out of nowhere. And we would get notified because we had friends that were federales, like, don't drive through this area at a certain time. And Americans would just be getting their cars swiped. And where do those cars go? They go straight to a chop shop. Like, people don't even understand how awesome America is until they go and, live anywhere else, like,
what were the most inconvenience or like the worst things you noticed after living there for a year that you were like, oh, I really miss America?
Well, at the time I was young. I was only like 23, 24. So I missed fucking Starbucks. Like, that was the stupid shit, but I missed, like, I don't know. I don't really like how they treat the animals down there, which is ugly. So that was kind of shitty. It's not like they're, they can't even take care of their family in some situations. So I get it. They're not going to feed their dog, whatever. But that was like a huge deal. But yeah, it was, when I was there, it was more stupid shit. I missed going and buying something that I couldn't get. Cadbury eggs. Does anybody like a Cadbury egg?
Yes.
I get Cadbury eggs down there.
I like one or two bites, and
they're like, very decadent. They're really rich.
Yeah, super rich.
Well, I still don't even know what's in that filling.
Does anybody?
Is it an egg?
It's a mystery. Lucy, you need to do a thing on that.
Yes.
Very juicy. I love it.
Okay, let's see.
Apparently, they do have a popsicle. Actually, it's made by the same company that made the popsicle that I ate
Oh,
today.
now
I learned
popsicle would
that.
be good. That sounds good
Yes.
now, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up a picture.
I could go for a. You know what my favorite? I probably already told you this last time I had you on, but my favorite popsicle are the coconut frozen fruits.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and then like the little flakes start to emerge the more you eat it. So
You
good.
know, a good popsicle is a good popsicle, especially on a hot day. We're finally getting into the summertime.
Yeah, I did an unprecedented thing. We went to Carvel to get a bunch of ice creams for Frank's birthday yesterday, and I got a sorbet. Like all of the flavors of ice cream were before me, but I went dragon fruit and orange sorbet. So weird. I was just like, this is refreshing. And then I was like, I feel like I'm getting old now because I went with the sorbet.
I'm gonna order it as a sorbet next time.
Sorbet. That's how you know I never get it, because I called it a sorbet. A sorbet, yeah. Okay, these are some more horrendous signs. I'm protesting because I love the USA. And they say women are too emotional, and like it's their whole Twitter breakup. I mean, that is kind of funny. This would be better served as a tweet than a sign.
There's a lot going on with
It
that
says
sign.
immigrants make America great, but isn't this an Italian flag that they've done with green, white, red? If that's the case, then I agree about the Italian part.
Yeah.
Lame.
I just can't even get going on this crap.
Oh,
It's
look
so
how
bad.
lame.
NGOs.
I'm trying to get excited. It's not working.
Clean up in aisle 47. First of all, what store has 47 aisles? Lame.
A big one.
Look at this. Oh, I love abortions. I'm tired of
yeah.
people who like abortions. They're exhausting, and
It's creepy. That's what they made a holiday for it. They made a holiday for it out here. A Bull Dyke lesbian made a holiday at the legislative cap, which I love my Bull Dykes. Nothing against Bull Dykes. But when you're a commie Bull Dyke making a holiday for abortion, I think
when is it? When's abortion day in Colorado?
It's I think it'll be more. It's more towards January because I think it was at the beginning of the state session. So.
Oh wow.
I'll look it up, so you can get it on your calendar.
What happens?
horrible.
Does everybody try to get an abortion on that day?
It's or
Like,
they call it
that's the day
reproductive health care. It's reproductive health care day. Blah blah blah.
Wow.
Ugh, they are
All right,
exhausting.
this is really well done. This should be like an art project, not a protest sign.
What does it say?
Mom, Phineas, and Fur Bear fighting against the fascist regime. F Ice, and then I don't know what kind of cartoon this is, but I think it's cute. Like they drew it well.
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, Ferb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that cartoon before. I just don't know what it's called.
Okay, cute, but better. Like just bring that to school.
All these signs are just for people to like hold and talk about with each other. They don't fucking care if anyone sees them on social media. Did you see that old man? Or they had a booth and it was a little Trump doll, and you paid like $5 to like beat the Trump doll on the bench.
Oh my gosh, really? Wow.
It was so fucking stupid. It was so stupid, and people were doing it. I'm like, well,
This is a clever sign, but like inaccurate. If I wanted to see regular people get effed this hard, I'd watch OnlyFans. Like cute, like a good sign technically, but
I would like to see who's holding it so I can be the judge of if I think that they're watching OnlyFans or not.
I guess in what way do they think they're
OnlyFans,
getting? I guess in what way do they think they're getting fucked? This could either be for or against Trump.
yeah. Their tag for OnlyFans is probably on the back of that. I'm just saying.
Great.
If they didn't like kings, they would make it so OnlyFans didn't have to pay taxes. That's what if they really actually didn't like king.
I really hate like making your kid hold your activism sign.
Yeah, don't like it.
That's sad. Poor girl. Without immigrants, Trump would have no wives. Terrible sign. Terrible. Terrible. I've seen better cabinets at IKEA. We shall overcome the kingdom. All right, well, they should have kept it as we shall overcome. They should have left it at that. That would have been a good sign.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's all old white boomers. And then like people who are so rich that it doesn't even matter who's president. It's like it has no effect on their life.
None whatsoever.
Wow. Okay. Enough of that. Nothing really too impressive. Okay, okay, this is fun. This is a fun little Father's Day song that I saw. This will mix it up. I want to know what you guys think of this dad anthem. Because it is Father's Day still. F's in the chat if you are a dad.
Check me. Still rocking the dots, tall socks and Crocs. Got some gray in the go, call me Silver Fox. Got that ornamental turtle, steaks on the Weber. 10 years later, looking better than ever. I'm a middle class hustler. When it comes to say
just a couple of dollars.
for money, I'm a buster. Keep an iron grip on that thermostat. AC, when we leave the house, I'ma crank it up to 80. I don't spend a dime on those name brands. Spent the last 10 years in the same pants. You know I'm saving the brown bagging for the fam every day for lunch. Eat up. I turn a honey list into honey done. I can flip a half in a half day, son. I'm in the zone. I'm on my grind, and I only had to use YouTube 4 times.
That's awesome. That's funny. I guess my husband's used YouTube to figure some shit out. That makes sense.
Dad life, button down, plaid life. What you know about that burger life? Telling jokes, Diet Cokes. It ain't a bad life, it's a dad life. Introducing your dad. I may be new to the game, but I'm rolling in smooth.
How cute is this baby?
Anything is possible. New dad attitude. Crib locked down like it's Fort Knox, baby proof. And you know that food non-GMO. That's the truth. Pass on the Mickey D. Nope. Not gonna give him the mac and cheese. Not gonna give him a sugar drink. I only give him that gluten free. Yes indeed. Bye bye baby gift.
It's cute.
Car, yeah, I'm swiping that. Stinky baby booty, no sweat. Yeah, I'm wiping that. I got a smartphone, but I don't know how to use it.
Oh, this is a ripoff of Lonely Island's Diaper Money. Oh boy.
Diaper mommy? Is that what that said?
It's a
Money.
ripoff. Diaper Money. Yeah.
Money.
Interesting. Well, I didn't see that, so I like this one.
Message font size bigger than a Buick. Saw a funny video, I want to send it to you, but I can't figure out how to get it off the YouTube. Roll up to the pool, turning heads. I don't even care if I embarrass my kids. Sunbathing, I'm a feast for the senses. Got my glasses on, transitional lenses. Dad life, no you can't get Chad life. What you know about that burger flipping dad life? Raising teens, birds and bees. It ain't a bad life, it's a dad life. Hot rods, hot dogs, working on my dad bod, flexing on the...
Okay, I feel like we've seen enough.
I was really waiting for the line about being excited about a meat thermometer.
Oh,
no such luck.
I failed. What's up, Adam Choi? Bring back pussy hat protests. Those were the days. Ugh, I hated those.
Those are all some of the same of the people. They've just been slowly recruiting the whole time.
Yeah, they're just 10 years older now. Russell Hall for 5. I love how the old alleged World War II vet was wearing a MAGA red rain jacket. Yeah. Chrome smite you. Greatest generation, my ass. Tom Brokaw is a punk. KG Fury
Sadly
for 5.
specific.
Very, very specific. Yeah, like he's the only.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
KG Fury, great panel. Hope you ladies are safe tonight. Protest. We will not be protesting, but thank you. Chick74. Chelsea, saw you in Vegas 6 years ago. Firecracker class.
Firecracker class?
You took a firecracker class?
No.
Well, I guess he did. Why would any?
Maybe you should teach one. Maybe you should teach one.
Firecracker class.
Unless we partied like during 4th of July out at Glamis or something, you know, like do one of the spots because there was lots of fireworks there.
No classes though.
No classes, just lots of fire.
Russell Hall for 5. Imagine sharing a room with several people where you poop in a hole in the middle of the room and every meal is Taco Bell. Ugh. Yeah,
You had
would
me
like
at
the
every meal is Taco Bell.
I would like
I'm
the
in for
Taco
that.
Bell part, but
That's my favorite part.
You have to poop in the same hole.
What's your Taco Bell order, Lucy?
I switch it up every time. Right now,
Whoa.
I'm really into the beefy 5-layer burritos.
Wow.
I'm addicted to Taco Bell. I have an unhealthy addiction to Taco Bell.
Have you had everything on the menu?
I think so. I'm not a big fan of the breakfast, so I probably have missed some of the breakfast.
They have breakfast?
Yeah.
I know, right?
It's
That's what I
horrible.
was gonna say.
It's disgusting.
Ugh. That's the
It's like
last
an
place
egg
I'd go
meal,
for breakfast.
Yeah. That's one way to really start your day off badly.
That's like if you really want to miss a meeting, you go to Taco Bell for breakfast. You're like, I want to be pooping by noon.
You want the blast ass, go to Taco Bell for work.
Bong. Wow. I guess I just get the same thing every time. I just get hard tacos, like
They're
3.
delicious.
Or if
Doritos Locos?
If I'm
Doritos
really
Locos?
feeling crazy, I'll get Doritos Locos hard taco.
Yeah.
I had some last night. I had some of those last night. They're so
See,
good.
here's
You
my
can buy the
problem with
12
Taco Bell.
pack.
We have now
12?
talked about Taco Bell, and now I have to eat Taco Bell. Like I can't. Once
really
if I
wanna
see
do
like
now.
a piece of Taco Bell garbage on the floor, like on the ground outside, I'm like, oh, I have to get Taco Bell. It's just you just have to do it.
Wow. I love that. That's a great
It's in your head.
addiction.
There's something so exciting about like just seeing fresh cheese on a Taco Bell taco. You're just like, wow, this is gonna be good. Like the clumps
It's shredded
of
all
cheese.
tiny.
It's so tiny. I don't know
Yeah.
where else cheese is that tiny.
Have you had the cantina? My friend Tony's in the chat. He's told me about there's a cantina chicken one. Have you had the
Yeah,
cantina?
it's okay. It's not my favorite. Most of
Oh,
the
I
cantina
liked
stuff.
it.
Most of the cantina stuff has like a pico, which has like a bunch of tomatoes in it. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes, so that's kind of the draw for the cantina
It's like
menu.
plain. It's so
Yeah.
plain.
You don't have to
know,
get
it's like-
involved with tomatoes if you don't have to.
No,
Yeah.
so easy.
I don't.
Love
I
them.
have like an actual love affair with them though. They have shared my social media posts and artwork that I have done for them. They sent me a care package once that I saved
Taco Bell
forever.
sent you a care package.
They did.
What was in it?
They sent me a gift card. I painted the words Taco Bell on my nails like 15 years ago before anybody was doing nail art, and they saw it and they shared it, and then they reached out to me, and so they sent me it was a gift card, a beach towel, a
Wow.
t-shirt or 2 t-shirts, and then like a very nice fancy box that it all came in. And then they sent me like a little thank you card on Taco Bell letterhead, and it said "Love Taco Bell," and it's still to this day. Like if there was a fire in my house, that's what I'm grabbing. Like
You're grabbing the Taco Bell thank you note.
absolutely,
And the
100%.
swag. That's awesome to get mailed Taco Bell swag. Like
I
was
almost
so
judged you,
happy.
but then I realized that there was a summer where the family had to eat 100 tacos so that I could get a Rocky and Bullwinkle Taco Bell shirt. Like that, I made everyone in the family like, no, we must get this shirt. And then we ended up selling it at a garage sale for like $1. And I have thought about that shirt for really years now. And then I talked about it on a couple podcasts. I think I talked about it like in a stand-up show. And a fan actually bought from eBay the same shirt and brought it to me at a show.
Aww.
And I've really,
That's
truly never
amazing.
felt loved like that before. It was really incredible.
That's awesome.
So this guy here has attempted to eat the entire Taco Bell menu. Could it be?
Gordy to crunch millions of people across the globe.
Oh,
order
is
off
it
of the
this fat guy? Oh no, it's not. It's not that fat influencer guy. Okay.
legendary Taco Bell menu every single day. Today, I'll be one of those people. Only
Who
I'll
is
be
this
ordering
guy?
an
I'm in love with him.
Ooh, see, I would never drink this blue lemonade. That's horrible for you.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
to eat every item on the menu.
Every item.
I've previously done this at places like McDonald's, Shake
Oh God.
Shack, Whataburger, and more, and have been
He's like a professional eater.
successful.
Maybe this is what I should do with my life too. Maybe I should get out of politics and just eat all the fast food.
People would watch that. Yeah, I would not go for these radioactive drinks here.
With over 30 different menu items, this will be the biggest menu challenge that I've ever
He's
attempted.
trying to eat it in one setting.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the entire Taco Bell menu
one
challenge.
setting. Ooh, up the ante. I like that.
Yeah, that's horrible.
We have our Taco Bell here.
Hey,
The dog is like, don't do it.
apparently so.
Don't die. I need you to feed
That
me.
sounds terrible.
Or maybe the dog just wants some of the leftover Taco
Bell. Yeah.
This is going to be brutal. This is going to be very brutal. There's a lot of bags.
It looks like
Oh, I
it looks
can't
like one of the
believe I'm doing this.
hobbits. Doesn't that look like one of the hobbits? Remember the hobbit?
Oh yes, he does. He does look hobbity. He's very like lean for being a professional eater.
They always are. Like they're rarely fat. Like the hot dog overeater people, they're
Mhm.
always in shape. Like they train to fucking.
The hot dog.
You could carry that guy around in one of those bags.
Yeah, you really could.
That freeze
He's
frame,
little.
looks like you could shove him in there.
I can't believe I'm doing. Oh man. Okay, now that we've got
And why so many packets of sauce?
Does he have to eat all that too?
Yeah.
our sauces presentable, now it's time to get everything else presentable.
All right, so he gets
Oh,
everything
I have
out.
no idea what I'm doing with my life. This one's gonna hurt.
When does he start? Oh, he's up to 785 calories. Whoa.
Is there a time frame on it, or just go for it? Like however long it takes him.
Is he trying to eat the whole thing or just a couple bites from each piece?
Yeah, you better have to eat the whole thing. Otherwise, what's the point of
Yeah.
the challenge?
Fucking waster. There's hungry people in the world.
Everything's going absolutely amazing.
Starving.
I did remember I forgot to take my Pepto
Oh, Pepto.
before the challenge started. So.
Oh, before that's an interesting.
Ugh.
That's an interesting strategy. Before. Never thought that.
Damn.
Like I said, everything's been going great. This hot sauce is talk about. I love your hot sauce, but I feel like there needs to be an addition here. Hopefully, you guys know where I'm going.
Oh my God, look at all his blacks.
Have you heard of Beano? That makes you not fart, apparently. He should get some Beano
Yeah,
if
I've
he's eating all that shit.
Yeah, they probably use Beano a lot in porn.
Beano.
Beano. Zato.
Well, they don't fart.
I bet Beano was popular on the porn sets. Yeah.
No, you know, it is funny. So I've got friends that are in porn, and they like one of them told me she only eats gummy bears for like a fucking day or two before.
Yeah, because it's good for anal. Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, apparently there's nothing coming out of
Nothing
there.
comes out. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it stops you up. It stops you up. a
I
little bit.
I unfortunately know all about the gummy bear thing.
Oh, you don't
I
put
mean-
the gummy bears up it. is what
No.
you're saying. You eat them. Okay.
You just eat them. You eat nothing but gummy bears.
Oh, okay.
With a bunch of little rubber gummy bears.
Makes anal greater. I mean, that would be a surprise.
Yeah, I'm like, how is there room for anything? It's my butthole's full of gummy bears already.
Oh my god.
Ay, ay, ay. That's great. Okay, wait. Was I in the middle of a super? Okay. Zato says, we was protesting shit. K-Max for 5. What could be worn at these protests by you ladies? Sorry, I was born in the right body as a woman. Is birthright privilege kind of thing. What could be worn? What would I wear to a protest? What's a good protest outfit? Cut off jeans, tank top, sports bra.
Moo-moos. I've seen a lot of moo-moos.
A moo-moo. Chrome, smite you. Try writing in my little town. Glock, Osaka. Okay. Kevin, thank you for the 10. Wow, look at that. Look at his face he's giving us in his picture. It's sad because of Morgan Spurlock's total bullshit movie. McDonald's changed their food manufacturing processes so much that the only Big Mac you can enjoy is either homemade or a fond memory. Oh, I didn't know that. Because he what the
Oh yeah, he
supersized
lied.
me?
They found out it was a lie that he was a binge drinker already or something, right?
No way.
Yeah, and that's
Is
why
that
like
why
his
you turn
liver.
green? Because of alcohol, not McDonald's?
Well, yeah, like his liver. Remember, we went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "You need to stop right away." Well, it's because he's been a binge drinker for the last like decade of his life. It
So
wasn't
he was
necessary.
drinking while
That's what I
eating
heard.
McDonald's?
Allegedly.
Well, that's a double
Allegedly.
whammy.
Allegedly.
Wow. Russell Hall for 2. Don't eat the red sugar-free gummy bears before anal. Oh, Russell Hall must know from experience. Stewie Felt for 5. I ate a whole box of Juji fruits and drank some Metamucil before bed and pooped out a giant colorless gummy worm. That oh God. Ew.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's good you got it out in the morning. At least got it out in the morning. It's good.
It's just funny because then you look at his picture and you're like, yep, that looks like the kind of guy that would do that. Ew. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's get it.
There's a place for wow sauce at every meal, okay? You guys should know by now, all right? Wow sauce goes on everything.
All right, so he
Oh.
eats it.
Yummy.
He's eating
This is
it.
like-
He's eating
I think it was a
it.
bad move. On another note, this is something that's not a burrito. It's their all new menu item. They
Whoa! The preformed taco shell was invented in 1951 by Taco Bell's founder Glenn Bell.
Oh, there's little factoids.
I wonder if
popping up
there's
here,
any
huh?
relation to Doug Bell.
made a crispy chicken sandwich taco. We have one.
Wow, he's starting to look rough.
I was gonna say I can't wait until he gets the meat sweats. He's gonna die.
Ooh. Pepsi bought Taco Bell in 1978. Wow.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, baby.
Yeah,
Oh.
you got a gram of sodium at a time.
Oh my God. You might. Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, he looks like really, really sick. know if
I
you're
don't even like watching people in a restaurant eat. Like some people are just nasty the way they eat food. So like this guy just devouring all of it is all. Ugh.
It's hard. It is hard to watch. Imagine being his girlfriend. You're like, no, I'm not seeing.
No.
I'm gonna give you a week to clear this out. Oh, what is he looking at the receipt for?
Price.
Does he write it off? He probably writes it off if he makes money through YouTube, right?
Oh wow, this was an
Well, they
$83.
forgot a quesadilla. There's no
Where's-
quesadilla in it.
All right. Cinnabon, Cinnadelights.
He's in a fucking food coma right now.
Yeah, he seems woozy.
Yeah, his whole demeanor has changed at this point.
Yeah, he's not upbeat.
No.
Oh my. Oh.
Is it good?
That is going to get a W.
That I've ever attempted. Ladies.
Oops, I just fast forwarded it.
Emptied a dump truck full of salt into my mouth. All right. It's going to be a long time before I eat Taco Bell. Again.
Forever.
Anyways,
again.
everybody, be sure to stick around
This looks like a sad burrito here.
for the aftermath.
Or was
Like
it
that, folks.
5-layer
That has been
burrito?
another insane food.
10,000
That's insane.
calories. That is. That's like 10 days worth of food.
I think I could do it.
No, like if you're.
I did that yesterday.
Maybe it's 5 days worth of food.
No, I was at like a party yesterday, and I bring whenever I go to a party, I bring a Taco Bell box. That's like the best. Thing.
What?
loved
Really?
it. Yeah, like a 12-pack box. It's the best thing ever. Even at the most hippie party, which I was at a hippie party, they're still eating the Taco Bell. Okay, they're still gonna eat the Taco Bell.
I would never think to bring a box of Taco Bell to a party, but that is like, how could everyone not love to see you?
Fucking BYO Taco Bell.
Yeah. Wow. The taco girl is here.
Yeah, invite me to your parties. I'll bring your tacos. But they're only Taco Bell tacos, so I get excited.
Wow. 1,040 grams of carbs, 544 grams of fat. Who even cares about all this? Oh my God, that's a lot of sugar. Whoa, 2,340. Wait, 234 grams of sugar. That's concerning. The sodium is concerning. Wow.
It's gross.
He's gonna be hungover. Oh wait, is he throwing up? Let's see.
Challenge. Hopefully you guys enjoy.
12.
As I expected.
12 hours. This took 12 hours.
Rookie. 12 hours.
This morning was pretty rough. Honestly, there's not really much else
He's
I
on
can.
the toilet right now.
He had
This
to
is
set
what
his.
we're watching.
He set his camera up on the.
Oh, come on.
If
No.
he wasn't cheating on Taco Bell with other fast food restaurants, I would be very into this guy.
It's all.
Ugh.
Only
That's
Taco Bell.
Only
Man.
Taco Bell.
I have to get going because I have to go pick my friend up from the airport. I had said earlier.
Right.
I
Chelsea,
know.
oh my gosh, you're such a delight. Thank you so
I
much
love
for
it though. This is fun. If you want to invite me on again, I'll fucking sit and watch
Yes.
you do
Oh,
cookies after some
absolutely.
Taco Bell. Like,
Please come back. You're so much fun. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
you guys are awesome. I love it.
Where can people follow you and what's coming up?
Just follow me on X. I spew all my bullshit on there. Pretty much. Yeah. Just follow the Naughty Chelsea Ray, NAWTY Chelsea Ray.
Yes, naughty Chelsea Ray, NAWTY Chelsea Ray. Because she's naughty.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah,
Well,
ladies,
nice
have a
to
good
meet
night.
you. And thanks for showing us the kitty and the puppies and the dogs.
Kitties and puppies.
I'm gonna wait for the Otter Pop flavors on your flavors because you've got like 6 flavors to try on there.
I know, it's great. Never ending.
All right, guys, have a good night.
Bye, Chelsea.
Bye.
Oh, oh my God. She had a 3-legged kitty and huge boobs. I can't compete with that.
They're huge. They're great.
Waffles! She never comes down. She's sleeping. Deranged lunatic. Remember when Brittany Venti was at a protest? Yes, that seems like so long ago. I think she's off the internet, though. K-Max for 5. This same guy does mukbang streams on all sorts of fast food. What would be the ladies' top choice besides Taco Bell? Mine would be Chick-fil-A. Oh, Chick-fil-A is good. Chick-fil-A is great because of the sauce alone.
I'm trying to think what would be interesting. Like, what has a really big, weird menu where it's like a lot of different things? Like Chick-fil-A has like a relatively small menu, and for the most part, it's just chicken and different varieties of things. What's a fast food restaurant that has like a really
there
crazy
like a
variety?
Like one of the wings
Sonic
places.
would be.
I think it's
Oh,
called like
yeah.
Wing Zone. I think it has a lot of random stuff on it, like tater tots and like mac and cheese balls and things like that.
I think I would do Sonic because then they'd have to eat so much ice cream.
Sonic would be interesting too because they have all the sodas and stuff too, right?
Yeah, it would take forever.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
flavor. Would you have to do every flavor or just
Yeah,
one
you
of each?
would.
That
And then
have
you
to
would
be the
just
rule.
he would just be burping the whole time.
I know.
I
Or throwing
enjoyed
up.
the-
I think you can only handle so much dairy before you throw
I
up.
enjoyed the wholesome retro aesthetic of Sonic, but I don't know if it would be my choice.
Okay.
It's hard to top Taco Bell.
You can't top Taco Bell. I tattooed the words Taco Bell onto my own body.
Come on. Where?
The only tattoo, it's like above my knee. It's the only
Get
tattoo
it
I've
out.
ever done on myself.
Whip it
Let me
out.
see
You
if I
can show
can.
us. You guys show us. You can't say that and not show us. All right.
Oh, okay. So you have lots of other tattoos. I was gonna say if you only had
do.
Taco Bell.
You can't really see it. This is the edge of the bell right here.
Wow. That you really walked the walk there.
I love Taco Bell. I was having people feed me Taco Bell while I was tattooing the words Taco Bell onto myself.
And you didn't submit the tattoo to Taco Bell to get
I did
additional
actually.
merch?
Well, I got angry at them for like about 2 days, so I didn't have any Taco Bell for like 2 days. It was really tragic. So Taco Bell, this was a couple of years ago now, probably in like 2019, they decided that they were going to do a pop-up hotel. And for this pop-up hotel, they were converting a pre-existing hotel into entirely Taco Bell themed. And it was going to be this amazing thing and very exciting. And so I tried to get tickets for it. Not only did I try to get tickets so that I could go, or reservations, I guess, for this hotel. And it was like me, 4 of my coworkers, all of my friends, every single person at whatever time the reservations went up online, all of us were clicking the button trying to get it. Couldn't get any reservations. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go tattoo the words Taco Bell on myself because I discovered that they were only giving away reservations to influencers. And I was like, I've gotten their attention before in the past by doing nail art. Maybe if I throw a Taco Bell tattoo on myself, they'll pay attention to me and they'll let me come to their stupid hotel. And they didn't. I was so angry at them.
Oh, they got
That's horrible.
I forgave them.
So did you get anything from your tattoo?
No, they don't even care.
Not yet.
They should care. No, you gotta keep posting that thing.
Yeah, I tried to get married at Taco Bell. My second wedding, I tried to
What?
get married at Taco Bell. Yep.
You know what would be sick though? A wedding cake made of Choco Tacos.
I would be in. That sounds great.
I don't even know if they still make those.
They don't. I don't think.
I love it because most people nowadays are like, seed oils, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, we can just talk about eating Taco Bell, you know? Like,
do you think there's seed oils in Taco Bell?
I'm sure, but who gives a shit? It's good.
It is so good.
YOLO.
Taco Bell wedding. Oh.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see,
tried really hard. My second wedding was like right in the middle of. We literally met a guy, kissed once, got married. That was the series of events.
How wholesome.
Yeah, it was wonderful and a very positive relationship overall. But we really, really wanted to go to Vegas and get married at the Taco Bell wedding chapel there. And it was way too crazy to travel and stuff. So we ended up having to do it.
Okay,
locally,
let's say
which is very sad.
Taco Bell is catering your wedding. What do you do for appetizer? What do you do for main course? And then what do you do for dessert?
Oh my
and then
God.
a couple appetizers actually.
I don't know that I would ever make everybody else suffer through that. Like, I feel like we're loving on Taco Bell right now. So many people hate Taco Bell, but I would
How?
also absolutely make people suffer through
They're
that.
snobs.
Maybe, they have all those like little potatoes. Maybe doing like potatoes on like little toothpicks for an appetizer. You know what else is really good that I'm very into? First of all, I love the cheese quesadillas. That's a good appetizer too. And they have these things that are called I think it's 3 cheese chicken flatbread, I think is what it's called, which is not a popular menu item, but it should be, and everybody should order it because if they take it off the menu, I'm gonna cry. It's delicious. Good appetizer.
Wow. Okay.
And then
I'll look out for that one.
main course has got to be every burrito and every chalupa. Maybe some Mexican pizzas in there.
Oh, chalupas are so good. I haven't had a chalupa in years.
Crunch wraps. Let's get it all. Everything. And then dessert. They have all like the cinnamon twisties. Make those into like a nice little... Maybe I'll throw them out instead of... I'll have like a flower.
You know what?
girl
Like
throw
a
them out
cinnamon
instead of rose
twist.
petals.
A cinnamon twist would be good if you actually like lined, like if you rimmed a cake with them. Like you could crunch them up and like dust it, and then you could also like line them up like lady fingers, almost like around the side of the cake.
It's beautiful.
That is really
You
cool.
guys should be Taco Bell wedding planners and make some money off of it.
How niche. What a niche industry.
I think that the Taco Bell wedding chapel in Vegas was just promoting that they're doing a $777 wedding right now.
Hold on. Speaking of tacos, we have some breaking news. Trump announced he directs ICE to deport all of the illegals in America. This is from Charlie Kirk's Twitter. This just came out. My goodness, just a few moments ago. Here is Trump's post from Truth Social. Our nation's ICE officers have shown incredible strength, determination, and courage as they facilitate a very important mission, the largest mass deportation operation of illegal aliens in history. Every day, the brave men and women of ICE are subjected to violence, harassment, even threats from radical Democrat politicians, but nothing will stop us from executing our mission and fulfilling our mandate to the American people. ICE officers are herewith ordered by notice of this truth to do all in their power to achieve the very important goal of delivering the single largest mass deportation program in history. In order to achieve this, we must expand our efforts to detain and deport illegal aliens in America's largest cities, such as Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, where millions upon millions of illegal aliens reside. These upon and other such cities, I feel like that girl that won that American, she was like Miss America, and she was like, and the Iran.
Yeah.
Such as these and other cities are the core of the Democrat power center, where they use illegal aliens to expand their voter base, cheat in elections. Turns out I can't read. And grow the welfare state, robbing good-paying jobs and benefits from hardworking American citizens. These radical left Democrats are sick of mind, hate our country, and actually want to destroy our inner cities. And they're doing a good job of it. There's something wrong with them. He says that all the time. That is why they believe in open borders, transgender for everybody, and men playing in women's sports. And that is why I want ICE, Border Patrol, and our great and patriotic law enforcement officers to focus, in caps, on our crime-ridden and deadly inner cities and those places where sanctuary cities play such a big role. You don't hear about sanctuary cities in our heartland. No, you do not. I want our brave ICE officers to know that real Americans are cheering you on every day. The American people want our cities, schools, and communities to be safe and free from illegal alien crime, conflict, and chaos. That's why I've directed my entire administration to put every resource possible behind this effort and reverse the tide of mass destruction migration that has turned once idyllic towns into scenes of third world dystopia. Our federal government will continue to be focused on the remigration of aliens to the places from where they came and preventing the admission of anyone who undermines the domestic tranquility of the United States to ICE, FBA, DEA, ATF, LOL. The Patriots at the Pentagon and the State Department, you have my unwavering support. Now go! Get the job done! Wow. Why didn't he come out with this like day one? Would that have been like too much?
It's a production. It's all part of a production, right?
It's theater.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not shocked to see this. I thought this was good.
I think you're asking the right question, though. It's interesting that it's happening today. I'm curious what prompted it to happen today, now, at a relatively late hour. If you said this just came out moments ago.
I mean, the day after all these stupid King protests, they're trying to mess with his birthday. He just came back like doubling, tripling down on it all.
Maybe more the sanctuary cities were saying something, or I don't know. It's all politics. Like, it's all game.
Yeah, it is. What are the comments? Nobody is reading this. I think some people are reading it. I think this has the support of the majority of the country. When I learned about like just how much free shit that they are getting and continue to get, it's just enough to make you really pissed off. When there's people who have tried for years to get into this country legally through the whatever long annoying process, they take tests. I don't know. Do they have to memorize presidents?
Probably, and it's mainly like spending money, and you have to be here for so long, and then you have to leave again, and like the whole thing.
Yeah, a lot of them just send money back home. They don't want to contribute. They don't want to melt into the pot.
Do you think that this is going to make the process for coming here legally more or less challenging?
Probably for the time being. it's gonna be. And you know what? Like, I don't know. I feel like people had their chance. If you got in here illegally, like you should have worked your tail off to do what you needed to do to get legal.
Well, half of them were brought here with the NGOs, where they were like brought. Like, I'm sorry, but 40,000 Venezuelans did not walk to Colorado. They were brought to Colorado. You know, everywhere.
They were flying them around for free,
yeah, I saw
like
it.
free plane tickets anywhere in the U.S.
So this is probably just another way now to launder money, getting them out of here. That's probably what this is.
Oh
like,
man,
hate
that's
it,
wild.
but it's
Just
like
laundering
it
it in
the
the
opposite. Yeah. Ugh.
like no
I
more
don't know.
U.S. aid, but now it's like the deportation aid.
Yeah.
That's
Who
so
knows?
black pilled for us, mommy. I don't like that.
I know. Well, I'm totally positive and white pill too, but like,
Okay.
they're just our Bruce to this stuff. Gonna have to do
I don't know,
that.
chat. Are we excited about the mass deportations? What are your feelings? I'm just gonna bring this up because it's not relevant, but I just thought people should see this. It's probably a bot. Kevin B, the man in the van for 5. Here in Las Vegas, Roberto's, Viva El Taco, and Fausto's are far superior to Taco Bell. All right, you're banned. Also,
There's no such thing.
Great late night drunk food. Believe that in all caps.
They could be equally as good in a different way, but they cannot be superior.
Mm-hmm. They really have nailed it. It's, and I know that's the point of fast food, but like, you know, you're getting the same thing every time. That's fast food for you.
I went inside for the first time yesterday. Actually, I usually do drive-through, but I was getting 2 party boxes, and I didn't want to be that bitch. And it was all kiosk.
Is doing a drive-through party box an inconvenience?
I mean, it's not that bad, but I just feel like I feel bad because I hate when you're in Taco Bell and it's a long line, and I just don't want to be that person. So I went inside, but it was all kiosk. It was all kiosk ordering, and it did take a long time. So I was like glad I went in, but yeah, that's my big story going inside the Taco
That's a
Bell
big
in the
deal.
suburbs
Damien says good for
yesterday.
Trump. Hold on. Speaking of tacos, I want to give some color to why Trump is doing this. So supposedly, he is deciding to do this because the other day people said he was backtracking during his speech, which inspired this here decree. He says this is from the 12th. They're saying he backtracks on illegals. Okay, 1 minute, 10 seconds in. Isn't it?
Can't do that to our farmers.
Is it at the end? Wait, that's almost the whole thing. Let's just listen to the whole thing.
Trump, I have 2. First, on immigration. What made you change your mind about targeting in California?
Well, we're not targeting. In fact, if you look today, I put out a statement today about farmers. Our farmers are being hurt badly by, they have very good workers. They've worked for them for 20 years. They're not citizens, but they've turned out to be, great. And we're going to have to do something about that. We can't take farmers and take all their people and send them back because they don't have maybe what they're supposed to have, maybe not. And you know what's going to happen and what is happening? They get rid of some of the people because you go into a farm and you look and people they've been there for 20, 25 years and they've worked great and the owner of the farm loves them and everything else. And then you're supposed to throw them out. And you know what happens? They end up hiring the people, the criminals that have come in, the murderers.
People think that this is him backtracking on immigration.
From prisons and everything else. So we're going to have an order on that pretty soon, I think. We can't do that to our farmers and leisure too, hotels. We're going to have to use a lot of common sense on that.
Dun, dun, dun. And then he probably was like, oh, they think I'm going to be soft? Let me go hard. I wonder what Trump's Taco Bell order is. I bet he could put away a serious amount of Taco Bell.
And I would respect him for it very much. Wonderful.
I remember being a kid and I could eat like 6 hard shell tacos, no problem. As a
6?
kid. Oh yeah, I could still put them away, man. They're just like they're so good.
It makes me very happy that we just keep coming back to Taco Bell.
I couldn't eat more than. I mean, 3 is a good meal. If I'm eating more than 3, like that's indulgence right there. That's like decadence. That's like.
And I've learned if you get the 12-pack hard and if you get hard shells, the next day what you do is you take the cheese and the lettuce out and then you put that in the air fryer and then you put the
Air fryer, stop it.
Yeah. I'm just giving everyone tips.
I do. The reason that I get certain food there is because it reheats better than other food.
I actually have
the beefy
taken
5-layer burrito reheats really, really well.
If you take an old hard taco, you might say to yourself, "Oh, maybe it's a little sogs on the bottom, like maybe it's getting stale." No, pop that baby in the toaster. Not like a, one that pops up the bread, like a toaster that you have to open a door.
Oven.
Yeah. One with a door. Pop it in that toaster oven, put it on reheat. Man, that bad boy comes out good. And you know what? If you like the sort of wet, like sad old lettuce, leave it in there. Why not?
Who doesn't like a sad old wet gross lettuce?
That lettuce has seen some shit.
And nothing you make at home is, I mean, you can make American tacos at home, but they're nothing like Taco Bell.
Those taco sets are a joke.
They were crap.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just never
You're like,
the
oh,
same.
we're having taco night. Oh, we're making our own tacos. You might as well just go to Taco Bell and save your family.
Yeah. I
The
mean, you can Uber
embarrassment.
Eats it nowadays if you want to be real
Do
lazy.
you know
for
how
Christ's
many
sake.
dishes I did from making tacos at home? I could have done 0 dishes.
Right. It's just
the
not.
way to
It's
go.
not worth it. Oh, look at all the stations, and then you're gonna chop up a bunch of tomatoes that are not gonna be eaten.
That I didn't even want. I was making tomatoes and stuff for my friends who were coming over.
Yeah, because you're like, people like tomatoes, but I don't care for a tomato on my
And now
taco.
I got a ton of extra tomatoes in my refrigerator. What am I going to do with that?
They're gonna
They're
go
just gonna
bad. You're just gonna throw them out in a week.
I'm going to throw them out.
That's how it goes.
Horrible.
And then you
It was-
always
it-
run out of
Celebrate
cheese.
making the total case for Taco Bell. Like it's just, it would have been better with Taco Bell.
You're gonna go through a lot of cheese, and you're gonna beat yourself up over how much cheese you're eating. You might as well just go to Taco Bell. The cheese is out of your hands.
So one of the girls that was coming over yesterday was vegan. And I was like,
Oh, why
what
would
am
you
I
have
gonna
a
make?
vegan?
I know.
even
right?
coming to your house.
I know. So I was like, all right, what am I going to do that I can like make it so that she can also eat some sort of
A
food?
bowl of tears.
It was, I should have just done that. By the end of the night, it was just a bowl of tears. We had a super fun time. We got invited. So, I go dance for Carl and producer Chris's surf rock band.
What does go-go dancing entail?
So we do like 1960s style go-go dancing. So we wear like little costumes, we have choreography, and we dance to
Hell
surf
yeah.
rock music with the band, the Isotopes. And it's great. But last night we got contracted out. We got hired by somebody else, and we got invited to perform as go-go dancers, as 1960s style go-go dancers. So like, think like doing like this sort of move, like, ooh, yeah, crazy.
Hold on. I have a visual aid for people.
Swimming. Yeah. Lots of all the fun stuff.
Fun.
Yes, exactly. That's okay. So we're wearing our go-go boots, but we got hired to go-go dance.
This is you. You're doing
Yes,
this.
that's us. That's us.
This looks ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, it's ridiculous and super fun. Yep.
So you're just like swimming.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of swimming. But again, Carl and producer
Ooh, I
Chris are
like
there.
that move.
So,
I like that move.
yeah. We got hired to perform at a event that was a gothic industrial night, and the theme of the event was vampires in
Cutting.
space.
Oh God.
I felt like it. So we were
That
doing
sounds horrible.
1960s go-go moves as vampires in space at a goth industrial event. And it was So the making some vegan tacos was like the least of my worries for the night. I think
You should have said like, oh yeah, these are totally vegan, and just take the Taco Bell wrapper off and be like,
Did you just like do the moves harder, or like what did you do? Like,
I think it was actually it was much more sultry. Like it was much more like because it was like industrial stuff, so it was very flowy. So it was kind of fun. It was an interesting experience.
do you get hit on a lot when you're doing that?
Actually, not really. A little bit. Most of the time we're on stage, so I guess it's a little harder to hit on somebody.
Do you get tips? Do you get tips? Do you get tips?
We don't do tips either for the band, and we didn't get tips last night. I thought we might.
But you would accept them. You would accept them.
Yes,
yeah, I
put
would.
out that cup.
Yeah, I know, right? We should have.
Yeah, you deserve it.
But it was super fun. It was like a fun night of like, let's just go drink and do something
What do you
dumb.
wear? Do you have several go-go outfits?
Do you have
that was a
pictures?
hard
Do
one.
you have
Yeah.
pictures?
I have.
Show us pictures.
I just got a video of that I can maybe.
Yes.
better.
Share
Let
the
me
screen.
see.
Share the screen.
This is going to be so embarrassing I have not watched this video yet, so I don't know how bad it is.
It won't
It
leave the
won't be
room.
bad.
Let me see here. Hang on. I literally just downloaded it before we.
While she's looking for it, Russell Hall for 5. I'll start eating at a Taco Bell when I can get them to bring me out a piping hot plate of fajitas and a 32
You don't go
ounce
to
mug of
Taco
beer.
Bell for fajitas. You
No.
don't go to Taco Bell for fajitas, though. I
You
saw
got
someone
a
else
nice
say that,
restaurant
too.
experience. Get the hell out of here, Russell.
Yeah. Someone else is like, you gotta go to a real nice Mexican restaurant. It's like,
No.
yeah, you go to a nice Mexican restaurant for a nice Mexican restaurant experience, not Taco Bell.
It's just dressed up Taco Bell. Deranged lunatic. My record on tacos is 18 hard shell. You're an animal.
Oh,
That's
wow.
18. 18?
I'm
Are you
impressed.
single?
Ooh.
Just kidding.
Stewie felt. Carl said, just do it. And they did.
All right,
Okay.
I found this. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
There might be music. Oh, there's definitely music.
Ah, this is great.
How fun!
This is from the event?
Yes, this is me on the stage. So there's like DJs on the stage, and then there's like a whole big crowd in the crowd.
This is goth for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were.
it is slower and more sultry.
Yeah, we tried really hard to be like, and my shirt is like a dark blue with sparkles on it, so it's kind of spacey, right? I don't know how I got vampire was not a look that I succeeded.
How many
in,
different?
but-
I mean, you guys have little fangs going.
Yeah, we tried to put on fangs. We failed very. It turns out it's really hard to put on those little stupid vampire fangs.
And who's good? You look amazing. This is hot.
Thank you.
Fun. Looks like a fun club too. I love goth
It was a
clubs.
it ended up being a super fun event.
Right.
Like we were all kind of like, is this going to just be really weird? Because again, usually we do the 60s go-go dancing where we're swimming and
You're
like.
getting comments on your dumper in the chat.
Oh, thank God. I hope they're good comments on my.
Yes,
Yeah.
a world-class dumper
Russell Hall loved it.
downtown.
Thank you.
Didn't know go-go dancing was this hot. I
Yeah.
agree.
And you have official go-go boots on too, right?
I do.
Yeah,
I have
looks
go-go
like you
boots
do.
on and little
MK.
thigh highs.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I'm glad that my dumper doesn't look bad. I was actually very worried about it.
Dumper is on point.
All of it is a great outfit.
Yeah.
I went to a sex shop about an hour before we had to perform to find those shorts because I was like,
Yeah,
what the hell am I
you
gonna
can only
wear?
get those shorts at a sex shop.
Yeah.
Or maybe like an American Apparel
Yeah.
from yesteryear. Or like Forever 21. They're going out of business.
It's definitely fun.
Forever 21's going out of business.
I think so. I think a lot of
That was
stores
doubted.
closed.
That's crazy.
Dumper is dumping.
It's from all the
Thigh highs
Taco
are
Bell.
the best.
How long were your sets that you had to dance for?
So we danced pretty much the whole night. We had 3 different go-go dancers there, and then we all kind of like took turns so that we could have a break in between. It was a lot of dancing. I was so sweaty. It was like the sweatiest night of my
Yeah, you
life, but
probably
it was lovely.
getting your steps in.
Yeah, that's how I get to eat
Yeah,
Taco Bell all the
dancing is-
time.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's-
dancing is like the best exercise. I swear to God, when I used to dance at the clubs, it was just like, it's working out.
I don't even feel like I know we're trying to get away from the Taco Bell topic, but I can't help but want to play this. I always want to eat Taco Bell, and my husband doesn't understand. Uh-oh.
Honestly, I think Taco Bell does a really good job at telling us like who would survive a zombie apocalypse and who would not. For example, when you eat Taco Bell and then you start complaining about how bad your stomach hurts, I judge you. You cannot
It's
handle. You can't handle the good stuff. I've never had an issue. I know I would survive. Survival of the fittest. And then there's those people that are like, oh my God, I could never eat that. I care about what goes in my body and it's so not good for you. Okay. Well, a double ducker taco is actually really good for me. It's really good when it's inside of me. No, it's not even real meat. It's not even real meat. Okay, Susan, nobody here but you thought it was. So who's looking like the dumb one now?
She's my spirit animal.
Oh boy. And you can tell she's eating in her car. She may not even tell her husband she ate it that day. Secret eating. I've never gone to a drive-thru by myself in my life.
Really?
Actually, that's a lie. Maybe like if I was on a road gig or something and I stopped at a rest stop, but I've never gone through a drive-thru by myself. Isn't that weird? That is weird.
I mean,
Do
why?
you feel like you would mess it up? Like, do
No,
you feel like you would be
because
like
I-
the car that like accidentally
No,
like
I have
angled
this
wrong?
thing where I don't, unless I'm starving, I don't want to eat by myself. I'd rather like eat with people.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is that
Your
mental
psychology.
illness? It seems extravagant to go by yourself.
But
to
you'll
get
go
fast
inside
food.
and eat by yourself? Is that
No,
what you're
I wouldn't.
saying? Oh.
I don't think I'm eating fast food by myself.
Girl, you gotta live a
Is that
little.
weird?
You gotta get out there. Hit up that 24-hour McDonald's line once in a while. Just live it.
I think I might only eat fast food by myself. I'm just realizing right now. Fast food by myself is like, oh my God, I've had a really long day. I've worked like 16 hours today. And then I'm like, okay, time for the fast food. Let's eat it in bed. So sad.
Yeah, I wonder what that's about.
It's very interesting.
But a lot of times, I won't eat unless like other people are hungry. I go to delis by myself. Does that count?
Yeah.
Even though I brought those tacos to that party yesterday, I snuck like 3 or 4 of them back home with me in my purse.
In your purse?
Smart. Very, very smart.
Oh my God.
They're not like super cheap for Taco Bell, it adds up. So
Let's see. Okay, this is a funny Father's Day related article here. Ugh. I don't know about you guys, but I really can't stand Pedro Pascal. Hollywood keeps trying to force him on us. And
the last like 2 weeks, he's all that's in any of my feeds, and I'm very tired of it.
Trying to make fetch, and here I am. I'm getting in on it now. New York City dad was dragged to Pedro Pascal lookalike contest, wins $50, a year's worth of burritos, a bit of sunshine today. Oh goodness, what happened here? Let's see.
Yes, George. She was very, very, very excited to be part of this. Thank you so much, Peter.
Okay, this guy won.
Were you a Pedro Pascal fan before this?
Yeah, I was a fan. I just, people told me there was a similarity, but
He's like even gayer than the real Pedro Pascal.
I was gonna say, that
he
means
does
you're
what
gay.
I look like in the middle of Orchard Street.
Yeah,
taking
fair.
selfies with a bunch of people. That's cool.
Fair enough. Honestly, I was surprised seeing all this swarming. You might as well have been the real one.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I grew up watching a bunch of like WWF as a kid, so I go up there and like kind of work the crowd a little bit. And I'm like, okay, I think I got this.
Wow, good for him.
Wrestling has formed so many people's brains. Have you noticed this? Like with like our age group, I never was into wrestling, but everyone's into wrestling as adults now. Not everyone. And
Yeah,
like,
it's our
adorable.
generation because we all grew up eating like the superstar ice cream pops from the Good Humor Man.
It all comes back to popsicles.
I think I asked you about that last time.
I actually I was talking about this with somebody recently because for me WrestleMania has been going on for like a million years, but it's only been something that like it feels like a Super Bowl style event in the last couple of years. And one of my friends who actually pays attention to wrestling was explaining to me that that's basically they changed the marketing up a lot. So I feel like tons of people have always been interested in wrestling and I just never had known about it.
Yeah, if you wouldn't grow up with it in your family, like my family wasn't into it, but then I met all these adults who were into it, and I'm like, teach me about this. This is fascinating.
This makes sense because Adam here is saying that wrestling was good between 87 and 02.
Yeah.
Was that the Austin 316 era? I remember those.
Yeah, I remember those shirts.
Cool. Yeah. I love it.
Okay, so this Mandalorian earned his bounty. A Brooklyn dad was dragged by his family to a lookalike contest for actor Pedro Pascal on Sunday and ended up winning it. His name is George Guntus. He took home $50. How many burritos do you think is in a year's supply of burritos? 365?
It better be.
Yeah, push it. If they offer it, you better take it.
You don't know what I'm capable of eating in a year. For being the closest ringer to Pascal, the star of series including The Mandalorian and Game of Thrones.
I would like them. Okay, so he took home $50.
$50.
A year's supply of burritos. I would like to know how many women he took home with him.
Yeah.
Like, I assume that everybody was just flocking him.
From this picture,
it looks like at least 4.
Look-alike sex hookups are just as good sometimes in your mind.
Really?
Yeah. Not that I would know anything about that.
Look-alike sex.
When that's like someone who looks like a actor you have a crush on or something like that. You're like, okay, I could do it for that reason alone. I'm just saying.
Perhaps. He does look like him. It started
Might
when
as
the
well,
Game
like,
of
get as
Thrones
close as you can get
came out.
without, you know.
God, look at all these people are so excited and cheering for him. It started when the Game of Thrones came out the first time. That's when we heard it. Gunta's wife, Jenny Gaina, said of people noticing her hubby's likeness to the 50-year-old Chilean-born actor who famously starred as the bounty hunter Din Djarin in The Mandalorian. Then some kids started noting it too, and I was like, well, when we saw this contest, I was like, it's Father's Day. You have to go. It's going to be your Father's Day treat. Gaina said she told her husband, it's funny because he's not on social media at all, but now he's going to be everywhere. Guntas of Greenpoint edged out nearly 30 other people for the title. Wow. Yeah. I want to see a picture of all of them together. Restaurant chef and co-owner Anisha Garcia said the inspiration for the Manhattan contest came from Pascal's famous 2023 quip that there's no decent Mexican food, the Big Apple. I'm so sorry, but there's no good Mexican food in New York, Garcia said. I was like, there it is. Here we are. Co-owner Wim Shee said the whole idea behind the contest was able to bring a smile to folks' faces during troubled times. Okay, here they all are. This guy kind of looks like it.
None of those guys look like Pedro Pascal.
They just, yeah, you know what? They don't really. So definitely not this guy. They all look like like a melted Pedro Pascal. Like they have features that look like him, but this guy puts it all together.
They're all different, like nerdy Pedro Pascal, a hipster Pedro Pascal.
This guy doesn't look like him at all.
Wrestler Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, evil Pedro Pascal. Wow.
They look like they're having a lovely time.
Yeah, it does looks fun for them. All right, and that's that. Good for them. Good, clean fun. I can't help but thinking more and more about Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Why did they discontinue the Choco Taco?
They have gotten rid of so many good menu items, and they never bring them back. Or they
Oh my God, Zia's here. How long were you sitting there for?
Not very. I was just watching you guys talk about the Pedro Pascal, the lookalike thing. I don't think any of them look like Pedro Pascal.
Oh my God. All right. I hope you weren't waiting that long.
No,
Everybody,
it was like
hi,
minutes.
Zia.
Hi.
Oh my God. How are you? I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. I feel like it's been forever. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I think I got the COVID.
Really? This
Yeah, I'm pretty
late?
sure. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like the flu now, where it's just going to make its rounds every year. It's like, oh, here's another fucking version of COVID.
Can you smell anything or taste anything?
I can taste. It's just like the flu with a cough. So that was what I thought. It might not be COVID. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's something though. But excuse me.
Oh, poor baby.
Aw.
Are you having tea with honey?
It's
That's
better
how I
to-
got through COVID.
I just finished my tea. And I
Okay.
have, he's going to make fun of me. I have my honey licorice cough drops that I've been eating nonstop for
Wow.
like 3 days.
Honey licorice.
I love it. It tastes just like black licorice. It's so delicious.
Okay, I didn't know that you liked black licorice.
Love it. Love it. I'll eat whole bags of black licorice. It's delicious.
My dad liked black licorice, but I just thought it was like a weird like German thing. Like Germans like things that don't really taste good.
I mean, it's for sure an old people thing.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. My grandma used to get it for me when I was a kid. I guess she just conditioned me into liking black licorice.
Yeah. Wow. It's like people who like black coffee probably would like black licorice.
I also like black coffee.
Yeah, a
I
strong
like
flavor.
black coffee, but I hate licorice.
See, the theme of today is Taco Bell. What are your overall thoughts and feelings?
I used to love Taco Bell. That was like my go-to back home when I would get, I mean, like the best at 2:00 in the morning when you're wasted. I remember going through the drive-through once, and it was like right before, I think they closed at 2 a.m. So it was like right before they closed. And so they gave they gave us, they're like, hey, do you like want any of the left, like just random stuff we have? We're just gonna throw it out. They gave us like a bag with like 30 caramel apple empanadas, a few extra tacos, some burritos, like the best night of our lives. I was
Whoa.
like, this is amazing. It was so good. Yeah, no, I love taco. But they keep taking away. I heard Lucy say this before. They keep taking away all the good menu items. They got rid of the grilled stuffed burrito, and I'm still not okay.
That is back. You can get those now.
They're probably not everywhere. Probably not every because
Yeah,
they don't
I'm
have
sure it's not
everything everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can get those again. So they got rid of them, and those are delicious, absolutely delicious. They got rid of them, and then they very silently just put them back on the menu, and they didn't say anything about it.
Like
And I
with
was
plastic straws.
I was like, give me this back in my life.
They didn't say anything. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah, Taco Bell's amazing. The grilled the 7 the 7-layer burrito, I think they got rid of that. I don't know why. And then what was the other one? Oh, they had this cheesy beef and potato burrito.
Potatoes in a
really
taco?
good-
Yes.
Their
Oh,
potatoes are great. Their potatoes
so
are great.
good. They're crispy. And they had that melty cheese sauce. Yeah.
The other big thing that I always miss a lot is it was a beef Baja chalupa. And they don't have that anymore. And that
What
was
is the
delicious.
Baja aspect of it?
It was the sauce. It was like a weird, I don't even know how to describe that sauce. It was like delicious. It was delicious.
It was
delicious.
Baja.
It was a white, creamy Baja sauce. And I loved it.
Ooh.
They had rolled
Yeah.
tacos for a while too that were like taquitos.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
If
the
they
little
don't have them
taquitos, yeah.
anymore. Yeah, those are good.
They have the chicken nuggets now, though. Are you guys aware of that? Have you guys tried the chicken nuggets from the Taco Bell?
No.
Amazingly good. And they have like
Wow,
a million
chicken
weird
nuggets.
sauces that you can get with the chicken nuggets, and all of the sauces are also really delicious.
Do they have like a sweet and sour-esque type of sauce, or do they keep it in the
I'm-
Mexican family?
I'm sure that they do. I always lean towards the spicy ones, so I have not tried that one yet.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I've heard about them.
Yeah.
The nuggets, and I've heard very mixed things, but I want to try them myself.
The nuggets that I have had, I have felt like they're like that super crispy. They're almost more like a Chick-fil-A nugget than like the other fast food nuggets.
Okay, so that's a good tidbit of info right there.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Yeah.
I'd like a who has a good nugget? Shake Shack has surprisingly a good nugget.
Yeah, Shake Shack does have good nuggets.
It's got like a thick fry on it.
Uh-huh.
It's like a crispy fry.
Oh yeah, I just opened up Grubhub and they are pushing the chicken nuggets at Taco Bell. They're like limited time
Oh.
offer. So that means we should buy it, right? I'm gonna keep it.
The Taco
pretty
Bell
good.
near where I live is like the worst Taco Bell in the fucking world. It has like
Oh,
a
no.
1.6 star rating
Oh
on.
no! Why?
It's so
What
bad.
happened?
So when we first moved, we didn't have any of our stuff set up, and we're like, fuck it. It's like 1 a.m. Let's order some Taco Bell, or midnight, or whatever time it was. And this seems to be the problem with everyone. And we didn't think to look at the reviews until afterwards. We ordered a bunch of stuff. They gave us half our order. Didn't even give us the other half of it, and the half that they did give us was wrong. They just put some random shit in a bag, and we're like, here you go. I think we got one thing that we ordered, and the other half was missing. And that's all the reviews are. It takes 30 to 45 minutes to get one burrito. Yeah, it's like not fast food at all. So I haven't been to Taco Bell in I don't know, probably like a year and a half, 2 years, because it just
What?
I know, I'm so sad because that's my favorite one.
Oh no! All right, we need to fly some in for you.
Yeah. Ooh, I can't wait until we can get drone drop-offs of stuff. Just drones come and
Ooh.
drop food off at your front door. Oh,
Dewey felt Chrissy needs to live Moss. Oh, I'd be living Moss enough. Mary Jane Murphy, what's up, clam diggers? Mary Jane, I just sent you the link if you want to jump in. Russell Hall for 5. I feel like Hollywood can't get away with the casting couch like they used to, so forcing Pedro Pascal on the world is how they get their grape fix now.
Russell.
Sam, what's up, Sam? Who knew it's raining tacos would be prophetic? Yep. Keeler from Kentucky for 5. Liking black licorice means you're an alcoholic.
I mean, Jaeger was my go-to.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Jaeger was your go-to?
I love Jaeger.
Have you tried Sambuca?
No. Oh, I think
Sambuca
once.
It just tastes exactly like licorice.
Is it white?
Oh my god, my
There's
dad
white
was an
Sambuca and
alcoholic. That's so funny.
There's white Sambuca and there's black Sambuca.
I think I had the white Sambuca. I got it at an Italian restaurant after they give it to you as like a digestive, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
Why does liking black licorice? What's the connection?
I don't know.
It's a strong flavor.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like, hey, if you like this flavor, you love the flavor of booze.
The world's biggest hoe is here. Zia, is it true once you go black, you never go back?
Yeah, I can't eat any other type of licorice. Strawberry. White licorice, I don't want it.
That's a perfect way to answer that question. Andrew Thomas for 5. I am here because Cayley and Zia are both hot with a capital H. I am tired of Pedro Pascal being everything after what Gina Carano had to go through with Disney. I agree with you, Andrew. Fuck those guys. And what about me? What about me, Andrew? What about me and Force Mommy? What do we, chop liver?
It's all right.
What do you want? Somebody who brushes their hair? Excuse
She's a mom.
me.
She's a mom
Okay.
on Father's Day.
You want,
She's been busy.
you want someone who has time to shower? You want someone who doesn't have clothes with stains on them? Excuse me. Stewie fell for 5. Late night fast food is tricky. Gotta catch the crew before the mid-shift hot box. That shit in the manager's car. Wow, that's so specific.
Not wrong.
And you feel like such a piece of shit if you get there and they're not open anymore, because then you're like, now you're fucked, right?
Yeah,
And
stop
you're
cleaning up.
out
Get me a
later.
taco.
It's the worst feeling. Gotta
I
go home and
risked
have
my
chips.
life. That actually reminds me of another Taco Bell story. I risked my life for Taco Bell once. I was in line at Taco Bell, and we were waiting to get our order. It was like a super busy lunch shift. And all of a sudden, these two dudes walk in, and like as soon as they walk in, there's probably about 40 people all waiting in the restaurant. These two dudes walk in, and it's extremely clear that they are about to start doing horrible shit. They both pull out guns.
Why were they black?
They were. They both pull out guns. They go back into the back of the restaurant. They jump over the counter. Cups are flying everywhere.
Oh no!
And they start trying to beat the crap out of one of the employees that's working there.
Did they demand something, or they just came in?
No, it was very clear. It was very clear that it was against this one employee.
Oh,
and so I was like, okay, so I wait for my Taco Bell, because once these guys are done beating the crap out of this guy, then I'll still get my Taco Bell. And the whole restaurant clears out because these guys have guns. And like, so like the logical thing is that like you don't stay in the restaurant. And I was there with my ex-boyfriend. My ex-boyfriend and I were having like the breakup conversation. We were like exchanging our stuff. And he's like trying to drag me out of the restaurant.
Was it your idea to break up at the Taco Bell?
Yeah. I think it was his idea. I think he was being nice to me.
You're like, let me just soften the blow with some Taco Bell.
But I was literally like, no, we can't leave. And he's trying to drag me out. The whole restaurant clears out within seconds. I'm like, we can't leave because I still haven't gotten I paid for my Taco Bell. I would like to have my Taco Bell. He finally convinces me to go outside. The cops come, you know, whatever is happening. I'm insisting that we wait because I paid for my Taco Bell. They're putting up crime scene tape all over the place. Like people were getting
like, I'm still waiting for order number 45.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I look inside and the cops are in there eating,
are they eating it?
Taco Bell. And I was literally like, I have never been more upset. I was
that better not be my order. That better not be my order.
I was like,
it's a crunch wrap.
Yeah.
Just ask one of the cops, be like, can you make my order? I ordered, let's put this together. Dude, that would be fun. That would be.
You never got it?
I never got my Taco Bell. And we realized like years later, I was telling somebody that story. And the whole problem was the Taco Bells are very spread out here in Rochester. So like it's not like it would have been easy to just go to another Taco Bell to be able to quell my craving. No, there was no other close ones. However, what we completely forgot was that we were super close to the mall and there was a Taco Bell in the mall. So we literally could have driven 2 minutes away and gotten Taco Bell. But I was like, no, let's just hang out here where there's like this crime happening. Like I would like my Taco Bell, please.
I mean, they should have at least credited you so you could go back and get the Taco Bell that you paid for.
I've never seen a place clear out that quickly.
Yeah,
I mean,
did you charge back? Did you like cancel the credit
white
charge?
People?
I'm sure I could have, but I the least of my worries was the money. It was that I wanted my Taco Bell. And
I want that $8 or $12 back. I'm sorry, like you're not getting there.
Wow.
It was not the smartest thing that I've ever done in my life. I will admit to that.
That's interesting. Do I have any funny fast food stories? No, because I have this shame around eating by myself. I don't. I don't do fast food by myself.
You have to be with someone else.
Yeah.
Do you remember the time we went to Exotica? This is not a super funny story, but it's just we went to Exotica and we got Happy Meals. It was great.
Yeah. Oh, that was so fun.
So fun. That was like my first McDonald's in, I don't know, 5 years, I want to say. And we got the little Happy Meals and it was great, except that they didn't give me fucking sweet and sour sauce. I still think about that. I had to eat dry nuggets.
Your abs look incredible, Zia. I don't know whatever you've been doing.
I haven't eaten in 2 days.
That'll do it. That'll do it. You're like one stomach flew away from your goal weight.
That's exactly what it was. When I got sick, I was legitimately like, well, maybe I'll lose a couple pounds, because when you get a fever, I don't know, every time I get a fever, it just fucks with my appetite. I don't want to eat anything. So I was like, well, at least there's that.
And then we got those cute outfits. I don't remember where from, but then we wore them. It was fun.
It was from one of the booths. Yeah, it was because it was around Christmas time, and we got the little Christmas outfit thingies.
Little
they were so
little
cute.
like fuzzies on them. It was cute.
It was adorable. Oh yeah, that was so fun. And then on the way back, we also got McDonald's, and you talked me out of getting a double quarter pounder with cheese.
I did. I talked you out of it.
I was like, you're going a little hard there.
Oh my god! I can't believe I food shamed you.
No, I'm happy that you did. I just got a single.
Or
quarter
was it when
pounder.
they were giving everybody like they're giving everyone an E. coli or something? Just the quarter pounders. Was it maybe during that time?
It could
have been.
I don't know. I don't think
It was weird.
someone has the
And they're
right
blaming
to police
Trump.
somebody
They're all
else's
blaming
food.
Trump. Weird.
No, I did. I was like, should I get the double quarter? And you were like, no.
Oh my god! Then what did you get?
I just got a regular quarter pounder with cheese. I still got it. It was still good. But I didn't need the double. I
feel
didn't need that
terrible.
much. You should not feel terrible.
Oh god, I kind of do remember that. Yeah, because I'm like a double. That sounds insane.
It was too much.
But I also sometimes will eat the double Shake Shack burger, which is a lot.
You gotta do it every once in a while. But like we had just had that weekend where all we ate was like I think we just got
you.
Taco Bell, and yeah, we also had Taco Bell. We had Crunch Wraps too. Like we just ate fast food the whole weekend.
But we
I
did
didn't
it
need a
together. And that was, I think that was that where I saw where Stormy Phillips was there? Right, Stormy.
Yes.
Stormy Daniels.
Stormy
Stormy Phillips.
Yes.
And we were hanging out with her for a little bit, and
Yeah, she
she
was
remembered
really
me.
nice.
She might have been on drugs. She seemed a little out of it. Maybe
The
that's
very
just-
first time I went to a strip club in 2009, Stormy Daniels was there. It was like 2000, she was a feature dancer, and then like all these years later,
Yes.
like,
Oh my God, Douglas remembers Catboy.
Catboy,
dude. So we were streaming, and I had like, this was like day 3 of my friendship with Zia, and I was like, hey, you want to come to this convention with me and live stream? And she's like, sure. But that's where we met Gigi Dior, and then Zia and Gigi were both bridesmaids in my wedding. The rest is history. And so we're live streaming, and this trans dude, who's not passing for shit, comes over dressed in a cat outfit and like clearly doing it as a fetish, like mentally ill, comes over, talks to us, then leaves. The person was out of earshot, and we're going, oh yeah, that's a dude for sure. We can see their bulge. Like, who are they kidding?
Yeah, all we said was like we could see his penis, which it was very clear.
Like, Catboy is not fooling
that's what
anyone.
he wanted. That's
And
what
then
he
turns
wanted.
out Catboy, for some reason, kept listening to the stream even after he left, or went back and listened, then wrote a firmly worded email to the director to try to get me thrown out of the convention for being transphobic. And I was like, wow. And I don't know, I may or may not be welcome there again.
Was that the last time that you went?
Yeah. Damn. I just kind of low-key didn't look into going again because I was like, well,
I mean,
we just observed something and we're
wasn't-
transphobic. Got it.
It wasn't even like, and I don't give a shit. Like, that's what was so annoying about it. We weren't like saying anything crazy. We were just like, that's a penis. Yeah, that's totally
Mhm.
like,
And
that's
why are we
literally
bad for
all
seeing
was.
it?
It was so big. It was right there. Like, we didn't say anything negative about him.
And
it
he was
just
like a skinny
bam.
Asian, so it was like you just weren't expecting to see that.
Oh, penis right in your face. You're
Yeah,
like,
You should have been
My favorite
complimented
place for it to
then.
be.
Yeah,
You
he
should
pulled a
have
Pete
felt
Davidson.
Rude.
Didn't see that coming. Waff for 2. Black Sambuca turns your poo bright green. What? Didn't know that.
oh no.
One time when I was little, I ate many Flintstones push-up pops, like the lime green flavor, and I didn't have green poop.
Those are the best.
Oh yeah, but another popsicle story. I think I had maybe like
I think we're all hungry tonight.
3 or 4.
I shouldn't be, but I'm always
I'm like trying to do low-key intermittent fasting.
It's
What
easier in the
time?
morning though. I do it in the morning, or like it's easier to go in the morning. And then
It's
at night
harder
it's
to
like,
if you're up at night, you're just like hungry, you get manic. K-Max says, Lucy, did you ever see the movie Demolition Man? Set in the year 2032, all restaurants become Taco Bell.
I have seen that movie. Yes.
That
It's so
seems-
soon. I can't wait.
That seems like an ideal scenario. Russell Hall, Lucy Tightbox has issues.
It's accurate. True. Very, very true.
Does
Taco
anyone on
Bell
this show
issues.
not have issues?
What's
Mitchell,
wrong with issues, huh?
Yeah.
Russell?
What are you,
Seemed very
perfect?
normal to me. Seemed normal
Judge
to
lest
me.
not ye be judged. Mitchell Fields for 5. In the words of a true Karen, I don't care if they are fighting and have guns. I want my tacos, damn it.
Yeah. It was bad. That was not my most shining moment.
Deranged lunatic. Did
Shows
you
you're
see
brave. You're braver than half these pussy ass
Did you see
bitches
the
out
Wingstop
here.
employees beat up a customer? No. Is this recent?
I would love to know what that's about. Some employees deserve to get their ass whooped.
Wingstop.
Or opposite, like the Waffle House girl. I think there's been like 2 of them maybe now. Gets rowdy.
Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna post it because oh my god! He tries to pull the dreads off his head. This is insane. I mean, I wish I could play this, but like they are really fighting. Like this person they're hanging over the counter, dragging this person by the dreads. That is insane. God, I'm gonna send it to you guys.
I want to know. I want to see now.
Watch it in the private chat.
I'll watch it later.
But you know, last time I showed a video,
yeah,
I got a friggin' graphic violence strike. So not doing that again.
Oh no!
This was a while ago. It was in New York City where these ladies were, and by ladies I mean they were not ladies. They were throwing around these sauces because they were asked to pay like 40 cents for extra sauces.
I mean, that's everywhere now. Everyone has to pay 40
Why
cents
is
for
that
extra
so
sauces.
common? Are we like too online where it seems
Yes.
common, or is this actually common? Because it's
Both.
like, wow.
Are you seeing this fight?
No, I'm not watching that.
Oh.
yet. I'm just saying in general, all these like fights when the fast food order is wrong and you got some type
Yeah,
of lady
people
up
are-
there like fighting about it.
Seems like people are more triggered now.
Oh my god!
Isn't that crazy?
Holy shit! Oh my god, he's like yank. I'm surprised that this guy's hair
Like
didn't come
using
off.
his
He's
full
skinny.
weight.
He's a skinny
To
little
yank-
Twinkie kind of. He's Twinkie.
Like he's
for-
trying to rip the dreads out of his head.
Oh my god, that's
He pulled a lot of his dreads out. Oh god, it just gave me the willies.
He didn't get what he didn't get the sauce he wanted. He didn't get the sauce he wanted, or like what was so bad that he had to get that angry.
Imagine like not only is it bad that you have dreadlocks, but then you have some missing.
Oh man. That's so terrible. Holy crap. That was insane. Like he was literally using his legs to put
Yeah.
them on the counter and like pull with not just his
Ugh.
upper bodies, but with his fucking legs too.
It's crazy. I've never
God.
seen anything like it.
See, I haven't ever seen a real fast food fight, let alone one with guns or anything. I've never been to a Waffle House. And
What?
No, I know. I want to
Uh.
go, but they don't have any. They haven't had it. I've got to do like a road trip or something for a Waffle House. It would be totally worth it.
Have you been to a Buc-ee's?
No, I haven't been to. I know. I want to go
Missing
so
out.
bad.
Oh my
I
god.
know.
Yeah, they brought them to Colorado. Everything's in Colorado now. Like everything. They're Buc-ee's. I went to a first Buc-ee's. I get it. I kind of get it. It was pretty awesome. It's huge, you know? Like
It's huge. They have everything. Everything's in great condition. Their brisket is amazing. They make a lot of their own stuff. Like they make jerky, they make fudge. They have
love
fun.
fudge.
They have homewares.
Wait, they have homewares?
They do homewares.
Oh my god.
They have like fun.
They have everything.
Aesthetic-y type stuff for your home.
it's like a Cracker Barrel, but like
It
gigantic.
is, but
and,
nicer
like,
actually.
everything. And way nicer, yeah.
You could buy like if you want like an $80 cutting board if you want.
I mean, geez, who doesn't need an $80 cutting board?
In the shape of your state.
Can you buy a $76 meat thermometer?
I bet you they have a meat thermometer there.
What?
I bet you.
I
can
bet they
get
do
one.
too.
Okay, for people that have significant others, I'm bringing Mary Jane Murphy in for this discussion. What would you consider all your years of dating men, being married to men, etc.? What would you consider a good birthday gift for a man?
To give them or to give
Yes,
my...
to give them.
I once got my husband this bouquet of like candied bacon. It was like from some like men's gift shop, and he loved it. He went on about
That
it.
seems like such a kitschy, like, get this for a man, which is why I don't trust it.
But he loved it. He talked about it for months. It was like one of the. It was.
How long did it take him to eat it?
Maybe a week. It was a big. I mean, it wasn't cheap. It was this big, expensive bouquet that was like
just all bacon.
He loved it, and then afterwards, he was always like, "I'm craving that bacon."
That's cute. All right, that's cute. That's a good idea.
Different, right?
I
feel
need
like-
more ideas because I gotta get something to replace this meat thermometer.
You
Mary
could get
Jane,
a
I
hot
gave
dog.
Frank a thermometer for his birthday, and he was like, "This is a terrible gift." He didn't really say that, but he said it with his eyes.
Well, does he grill and cook a lot? Does he grill
He
and cook
does
a lot or
grill
not?
and cook, but apparently
That's not
appliances
that
are not
odd.
welcome.
It was like getting him a vacuum. You're like, cook more.
That's exactly what we said.
Could we all agree a new? And I would love a new vacuum like every 2 years. That would be great.
2 years?
Yeah,
Wow.
just because I use them a lot. So
My parents still
yeah.
have the same vacuum from like that they got at their wedding.
I know they all have the boomers still have like their old weird ones. We put water
love
in
their
them.
old
Some of
stuff.
They say
them,
those are the
and, yeah.
best. I don't know those old
A water vacuum?
not the water
Hoover?
vacuum, but that though there's like that old that like they still sell them in shops. Like they're vintage now. I want to go get it.
Kirby's?
I forgot what
That's
they're
cool.
called.
Yeah, I love a chic Dyson or like a chic shark.
I bang them around a lot. That's the problem. I'm really reckless with them. That and the like. So the baseboard gets kind of beat up. But
All
I'm
right, the
keeping
chat
things clean.
The chat is saying buy men tools. You get value from them too because the man will use them to fix stuff. See, this would work with my dad. This would not work with my husband.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He's
I
not a
usually
tool guy.
do something that's like interest specific.
Like an experience.
Or no, just like something that I know that they love. Like for Nick, for Christmas, I got him one of the fancy pro Xbox controllers. And he really liked that.
Ooh.
Or like, I got him this Master Chief like figurine thing years back. Or like,
Ooh.
yeah, and like a Star Wars t-shirt, just like stuff that I know that he's interested in. And those are the kind, like my favorite gift from him still, probably my favorite gift of all time. I've used it every day for almost 10 years now. It's just a coffee cup, but it's a Totoro coffee cup. And it's my favorite gift. So it's like really personal
Aw.
stuff like that, I feel like that kind of stuff
Okay.
means a lot.
I'm gonna get him a Totoro coffee cup. I don't even know what that is.
My
Nice
favorite
dad
Totoro.
coffee
Like
cup.
Toto from The Wizard of Oz.
No, Totoro. It's My Neighbor Totoro. It's a Miyazaki film. It's kind of like Studio
Totoro.
Ghibli it's like a Japan's version of Disney, but way better.
Oh, it's so cute.
Isn't it cute?
Oh, it looks like a rabbit that's like hopped up on fentanyl. It's like an owl, cross between an owl and a rabbit. Yo, there are so many bunnies in my neighborhood. It makes me so happy.
Bunny.
How about foxes? You got some foxes?
No, I've never seen one.
We got a ton of foxes.
You got right. You don't live that far from me.
Foxes, deer.
I would love to see a deer like walk across the lawn.
I had one out today that was like for 20 minutes. I was like, you're really munching down on that grass. Like,
do you feed them like popcorn?
No, they just eat all the plants in the back. They ruined my pumpkins.
Yeah, deer
Oh yeah,
and
squirrels
bunnies
did
ruin
that to mine.
everything. They eat everything. They ruin it all.
Like
I
No,
hate
he
deer.
doesn't like golf.
How about an experience, like tickets to something, or like I remember I got my husband like he was a professional guitarist, so I got him a lesson with like the world's best guitar player.
What?
That was something.
Dan Smith teaches you guitar.
Is that the guy that has the
flyers up? Yeah.
You're good, Chrissy.
This is the shit I remember, not like anything important. I remember old memes. Well,
Right now, there's flyers all over my neighborhood that says "We scoop your poop." They're everywhere. I took a picture of one today.
I wonder who's behind that. Russell Hall, filing cabinet, enjoy living in hell for the next week. What? What are you talking about?
What happened?
John for 2. Hello. Sia is here. It's true.
I
We're
am
just brainstorming gift ideas.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there like activities and stuff that he really likes?
He really likes baseball.
Okay.
And like going to games.
Yeah. That would be a nice gift.
But then I can't pick a day because there's so much scheduling involved.
That's hard. That part's really hard. Would he like a signed baseball by someone? Does he have a favorite player?
Yeah, but maybe they're dead.
They might have signed things before
This guy
they
named
died.
Babe Ruth.
Never go wrong with the Babe.
Why don't I just take a baseball and write Babe Ruth on it? I'll take a shirt. I'll take a shirt, write Babe Ruth on it. I'll take a whole bunch of household shit and just write Babe
Just
Ruth.
write Babe Ruth on the meat thermometer, and then you've solved all.
You like
of
it
the
now?
problems. All
Is
of
it
the
cool
problems.
now?
And then put it in his butt.
Oh no!
Like, get a bunch of Taco Bell. Put the meat thermometer in a taco.
All are getting tied together.
Oh shit. Okay. No, he doesn't like massages. He doesn't like spa type stuff. I would love a massage. Ugh.
Couples massages are horrible, though. Have you ever gotten to a couples massage?
Have I ever done one? Maybe once a million years ago. It was awkward.
When you're with it, like when I was with a boyfriend, he started moaning like the whole time.
Oh
He was like,
no!
this is so
I would be
good."
like, "Excuse me, are you enjoying this?"
I kept lifting my head up. I was like,
I'd be
"What?
like,
Oh
"I
my
can
God."
leave. I can leave you guys
Pretty
alone."
much. This is
Actually,
I was
awkward
like,
if
I want a
anyone does
man.
that.
If you have a woman, I want a man.
Oh.
And they went and they found me a man.
Oh no!
Halfway through my
Fair.
massage, I had
That's
some
fair.
Find me a man.
Fair.
Oh wait,
I
so
didn't
this
moan,
is
though. I still wasn't moaning.
moaning with a female masseuse. Oh, get
It's-
the hell out!
It's so weird when dudes do that. I've gotten massages before where I hear like the guys in the next. Yeah, it's so weird.
Ugh.
Also, you're just ruining it for everyone else who's trying to have some fucking quiet while
Who's
they get a
trying to come in
massage.
peace? Yeah.
Yeah, that
does
too.
that in a yoga class. I've seen that too.
Ew. Oh, mental fields for 5. Oh, I know something all men should like. Get them one of those sex coupon book things. Just don't make it
died.
To a dad gift. Okay.
I don't know if you want to give out a coupon book like blow-
No, I think that's so corny.
And he's like cashing in on a blowjob when you're not feeling it.
Like, I have the flu, and he'd be like,
dangerous
"Yeah,
game.
I know."
That's why you got me these coupons, right?
Yeah, that's what the coupons are for. Oh my god, I'm using the anal coupon today. No, just kidding. Old nerdy for 10. The best gift I ever got was a gift certificate to Ticketmaster. Oh, wow, okay. I guess you like events.
That's a smart idea.
That's a really good
Yeah,
one.
it's saying, "Hey, go to something." Get
Then
out
you
of the
get
house.
to get mad at
outta
him if he
here.
doesn't take you to whatever he gets tickets to.
Russell Hall for 5. You got your husband a gift that he didn't like, so now he's gonna have to pay for that for the next several days minimum. These are the rules of marriage. Why? I don't understand.
What do you know,
that.
Russell? What do you know,
What
Russell?
do you know about anything? You don't know nothing about nothing.
Russell's funny. I like Russell.
Carrie says, my husband says Chrissy gets a pass because Frank is picky and hard to buy for. Yes, he is picky. He is hard to buy for. I feel seen. Okay. Stewie felt a nice Benchmade knife would be a good dad gift. Oh, so he can open Amazon boxes with it?
Seems a little meat thermometer-y.
Oh, yeah, use the meat thermometer to open Amazon boxes. There's so many uses for this thing.
Was it a Bluetooth one, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Top of the
pretty
line.
Cool. Those are pretty cool, Frank.
You can sync it up to your phone. I don't know. Have it play songs.
I would like getting that gift. So
I'm going to send it to you then. D Vogel for 20. Hey, because you remember when you went on WATP at your kid's T-ball game or something? That was cool. Oh, I remember that. Remember when you said Stuttering John dabbled in comedy? That was cool. Hey, Lucy, when is Crows going to come back?
I get to see Croge almost all the time because he's also in the Isotopes. So he's back in my life all the time.
That's
I'm
how you
a very
spell
lucky lady.
Croge.
Croge.
I don't like the spelling.
Yeah, most people spell it. Is it Cros? I think most people spell it like that. But I would put an I in there somewhere. I don't know.
Or
I'm bad at spelling.
CHE or something. Russell Over 2. It's rude not to moan during the happy ending. Oh. K-Max for 5. Would Frank like a simple meat and cheese combo? Hickory Farms and Harry and David give gift baskets. Actually,
I do like those too. Those are great.
You might like the candied bacon too in a bouquet.
Oh, I would love a candied bacon bouquet.
Right?
If he doesn't like that, at least you get to eat it.
Yeah. I would get all up in that basket. Old Nerdy for 5. Chrissy, did you get Frank the meat thermometer because you really wanted to have it? Yeah. That's how I flirt now. I spend $76 on a meat thermometer.
I didn't even know they had meat thermometers for $76.
I didn't even realize I didn't realize that I spent that much on it because I just was like, sometimes I get caught up in the moment on
That's
Amazon.
a fancy meat thermometer.
It was. Sometimes I think the fancier the better.
That's how I feel about stuff.
I feel like the
Bad
meatier
impulse.
the better.
Yeah. But Sam, this is a terrible idea. A big bucket of holiday popcorn.
A tin.
I would love that, but
a nice 3-way tin.
A 3-way tin. Look, I'm a married woman. All right, Mary Jane, we're not doing 3-way tins anymore. My 3-way tin years are behind me. We're getting one tin, one flavor.
You never know after the kids get older. You know.
Want some cheddar.
It's true. It's true. It's funny. Yeah, by that time I won't care about what I look like at all.
I mean, this is like the old not take out everything that's going on nowadays with the poly people or whatever, but think of like old swingers. They were old married people, and it was like you kind of get it after the kids get done, then they're like, let's party. That's what I always
but it takes so much confidence to be like, I know I look like shit, but I'm still doing this.
But it'll always be like the most nakedest, flabbiest people out there. You know what I
It's
mean?
true. It's always the
They don't
grossest
give a
people.
fuck. Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
They don't.
I wish I had the confidence of a very large overweight lady. Sometimes I see it and I'm just like, how?
Yeah. You know what it is? I think once you get to a certain level of fatness, it doesn't matter anymore. But if you're like 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds away from looking really, really good, that's it's so close, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess at one point you just have to, but I saw this girl the other day, and I'm going to get shit for body shaming. I don't care. Fuck off. But
Body shame away. I food shamed you, so.
She was walking and she was wearing a crop top, and I'm talking not just one gut, but you know how there's a second bottom gut.
She wasn't a cow or anything.
She wasn't. She just had a first gut, and then she had a second gut, and it was just out and hanging over her shorts, and she was just walking like she was the hottest shit in the world, living her best life, crossing the street, and I was like, I don't even have that confidence. what is this?
Yeah. How does that happen?
I don't know. They're just like, yeah, we're doing this. I'm sexy.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's black guys making them feel like they look good.
I love it. And TikTok and black guys.
Yeah.
I do like the theory that if it's attainable, then you hate yourself even more.
Yes.
If it's not attainable, like if you're so far away from it, you're
Then
like, well,
who
I can either
cares?
accept it. I can either accept it and like live a whatever happy life, or
If
I
you've
can be
thrown
sad
in
all
the
the
towel, what does it matter if you're 100 pounds overweight versus 150 pounds overweight?
Yeah.
Like what would you consider like really, I don't know, over, I would say having more than 50 to lose is like, whoa.
Sometimes you look
something's
better when you have
wrong.
more weight on you too, because I feel like if I get a little bit, it's all like when you're fat, it like pushes it out, so you don't have like draggy skin around. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like they got something going on.
You got to
That
do the
is
mirror
how I got
work.
this dumper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's nothing worse than though. Like that's such a bummer when you see a big gal, but she has still a flat ass, and it's like, oh man, you got to get, if you're gonna be big, you have to at least have a fat ass to go with it. Otherwise, that's just a real bummer.
What's the point?
What's the point? Yeah.
My favorite game to play with Frank is like we'll see someone's ass and we have to go like, is it fake or not? Like, is that
I
real?
love that game.
It's hard to know now because I
Yeah.
didn't even realize that they were doing like BBLs, but they're called athletic BBLs. And it
Oh.
only started, yeah. So they're a lot smaller and they don't look like, it just looks like some girl who like crazy works out. And I'm seeing like some before and afters on surgeons' pages, and I was like, holy fuck, I would have no idea. I would not know.
My BBL is called Taco Bell.
Again, it's like, what's the point? You have to lay on your stomach for so long.
Oh, that would
Athletic.
suck.
Oh man, I don't think I can show any of these.
Oh man.
Yeah, it does just look like you work out. That's it.
It looks so good. Like I'm shocked. I don't know why I'm shocked. Surgery is getting crazy good, but like
The
BBLs
face
has come a
surgery's
long
been
way.
great lately.
I know. What was the fucking Kris Jenner?
What
Like,
are they
what the
doing?
fuck?
What are they?
Deep
They're
cleaner
practicing on kids right
facelifts.
now. They're practicing on kids right now. So they got a lot of like, the trans kids. Sorry.
You know, it's
I get it now.
$100,000, but Ugh.
How do you do what's in a Brazilian butt lift? What goes in there?
They just take fat from other parts of your body and put it in your butt.
Can they do that with boobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get a fat transfer for your boobs.
That makes sense.
Could they take the fat out of my stomach, put it into my butt, and then put it into my boobs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
You have a juicy butt though.
It's because I'm holding a 25-pound nugget
I didn't
for
get that
most of the
booty.
day.
I was doing that and I never got that booty that you got.
Maybe because I'm
Means
doing
you're
lunges while I
strong. A
hold
big
him.
booty means you have strength. That's like where you're, like UFC fighters. The bigger the butt, the
It's all
stronger they
back
are.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all in the backyard.
You got an OnlyFans booty.
Oh, good. But I have a Nunley-fans stomach. OnlyFans.
Do a faceless OnlyFans with just the butt.
Can I do a faceless, stomachless, backless, footless OnlyFans?
Yes.
Booty
I'm
butt.
sure that exists. I'm sure
Just-
there's someone who's just butt, just all
Just
butt.
butt and like really closely cropped. Like I'm gonna crop the love handles out. I'm gonna crop my upper thighs out.
I've heard it from multiple sources that guys love a little love handle.
Yeah, they grab onto
They
it.
say
They
that.
grab onto it. Like I have so many. I hear
grab
it over and over again that they just like that.
But we hate it because when you put pants on, you feel fat right away.
Got
Feel
the
like
little
right
muffin
there, and
top.
you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you need a bigger
yeah.
pants.
I don't have love handles so
know, I
much as
hate it.
oven mitts. I just have like I put oven mitts down my pants. Michael Fields for 2 is meat thermometer code or something. I wish. I used to be the meat thermometer. Stewie felt I had chocolate dipped bacon at a winery while vacationing in Napa once. I felt so much like the 1%. Wow, that sounds fancy AF. That'd be funny if I just did a role playing of a meat thermometer. Mitchell feels.
I want it to be code for something.
Belly fat is one thing. Back boobs are the worst.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I got
That's
everything.
where they draw the line.
I got everything, Mitchell. Russell all for 5 because there's a big difference between I'm so fat that no one who isn't black finds me attractive versus I'm so fat I can't wipe. Well, I think my back got really tight from giving birth, so like not that I can't wipe, but like it's not as easy. My back's
Your
really
muscles
stiff.
change. The muscles change.
What the hell happened? I still can't understand it.
Honestly, watching My 600-Pound Life will make you feel better about everything about yourself.
It's like hoarders when you need to clean, right?
Yes, exactly. When you're like feeling kind of bad about yourself, like I'm up a few pounds and I'm like, God, I'm such a fat sack. I just put on My 600-Pound Life, and like the opening shot is just like you can't. It's just a human blob of fat and skin, and they're like, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, I am in horrible pain. you're just like, all right, well, okay, we're not doing.
You know what? I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
Yeah, exactly.
It does make you eat. I've eaten while watching that too. Been like, oh hell yeah, I'm good.
Absolutely. You're like, I'm fine.
Viking for 5. Chrissy, happy Father's Day to all your favorite Franks. Oh, thank you, Viking. Even the dead one. Deranged lunatic. Chrissy has the bean walked anymore. Oh my god, it's interesting that you say that. Okay, he walked for basically the first time June 7th. Like he took 4 little steps, but now he's so good. Like in the backyard today, he was holding 2 little sticks, one in each hand, and he'll do this thing where he's doing like a Captain Morgan. Like he'll have one knee down, one leg up, like a, what do they call it? Like a crouch, like I don't know, like a proposal pose. What the hell is it called? You're on one knee, and then he's like holding the little sticks, and then he just gets up to standing, and he'll drop something, he'll pick it up, not sit down, and then like stand up again. It's so cute. It's so cute. He is doing it. He really wants to.
Courtney's like, kneel.
Exciting.
It's kneeling.
Kneeling.
Well, it's not kneeling because he's got one foot. Already
One nail down.
He's getting there.
You know what I should do next time he's kind of walking? I should be like, and that's one small step for man, one giant leap. And then I'll make it look like a set. And then I'll be like, look, the moon landing was fake, and so is this.
Great.
How fun.
Oh, you'd open some minds with that one for sure.
I can't wait till I can tell him all about the flat earth.
And 9/11 and
yeah, all the good stuff. Stewie fell for 2. Quit teaching your kid to goose step, Chrissy. That's the thing is I never showed him how to walk. I wasn't like, do you do this with your legs? He's just figuring it out. But he is starting to eat with utensils on his own. And like everything's a sword to him. Like he likes to put like a chopstick or a stick. He's into sticks big time now.
Yeah, sticks are big.
Who doesn't like a good stick?
I think I asked you that when I saw you. I was like, is he like playing with sticks and like banging the stick?
Yes. Yeah. Banging everything. Yeah, he'll bang his utensils together. He'll bang like, you know, the interlocking squishy squares that go underneath stuff. Like he'll rip the edging off and he'll use that like a sword. And he'll hit the dog with it. It's so cute. He's starting to feed the dog his teething crackers.
Little mums.
Yeah, it's cute. Well, because we taught him to feed the dogs their begging strips, so he like knows how to feed them now. And he'll just be like, 1 bite for me, and then he'll just put it in the dog's mouth.
That's so cute. He's sharing.
He shares his crackers. He's so good at sharing.
I love that. That's so cute. Is he saying anything yet?
He says,
Mama.
He's like that frog that doesn't want to perform if people are asking and like watching him.
Oh, yeah. So it's like if he's talking gibberish on his own, but if you're like,
He
can
said-
you say blah, blah, blah.
He said daddy perfectly once. I wasn't there. It was in the car. He said dada
Wasn't there.
once when we went to the Billy Bees. There's a Billy Bees, which I had never heard of. I think it's a new thing. But it's like
Palisades?
yes. And we went the first time we tried to go, it was overrun with Jews. And now when I say that, I don't mean that in like it was Passover. They were all there. All of them were there.
The Jews love the Palisades.
It was, but they don't buy anything, Mary Jane. They'll walk around all day. And as we're waiting, we're like, oh, look, no shopping bags. They won't spend any money there. They bring their own. I saw this woman with a big old liter of a jug of water, and she's just doling out like she gave her kids bathroom Dixie cups, and she's doling out little sips of water to her thirsty little kids. And I was like, you can't spare a $1 or $2 to have them each get their own bottle of water. I was like, whoa, these guys they're the hardcore, they're the realest kind, and they're just there all day, I guess, getting their steps in, tiring out their kids, not buying shit. But they're all at the Billy Bees, and I was like, we can't go in there. It's frightening to me. Like, there's just so many of them.
That's where the budget went.
But there was no line for the Easter Bunny. So I look over, he's just like, it was horrifying that day. So we went back this weekend, and we went to the Billy Bees, and he loved the room with the balls. It was cute.
You guys all got the matching socks?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta take a family picture with the matching socks.
Some of the slides are steep there.
Yeah, and you can get burns on them. Like, don't you can't get hurt. You can.
You have to wear long pants. They should tell people to wear long pants, because if you just go down one of those slides in your shorts, it's gonna be like your skin is gonna stick to the slide, and you might flip forwards.
Yeah, I've gotten scraped up in that Billy Bees.
I've never been to such a place. It was really
like Discovery Zone, but
it's like your kid can just run amok and be gone for 2 hours, and you don't know where they are. Like,
yeah, they're getting molested in a ball pit.
Well, I was thinking like they could just run away from you, and you could be like, you'd have to get up in there and be like lithe enough to go get your kid, you know. But I did like that as you leave, they check the like the kid, like they put a little bracelet on the baby.
Yeah, like
they put bracelets on. Yeah, they make sure that the numbers match up so that you don't steal a baby.
I mean, that's a good idea.
Be like, look, we have.
Did it have to happen before
we just took this one Hispanic kid to fix the roof, and we just took this other one to clean up.
Right,
Imagine your parents get deported while you're in Billy Bees.
Oh no!
An ice raid in Billy Bees. Oh,
they're like, the kids can stay.
There were a lot of, let's call them icy type families there.
Icy
hots.
So is your kind of crew, or like the icy, like gonna get deported?
I don't know their level of legalness.
Like ice would be looking for them. They're icy.
Like
they're icy. Yeah, they're icy. Like they're like ICE would be interested in them.
Okay.
Ladies, I'm gonna go to bed. I feel
I'm gonna go blow my nose.
Yeah, I'm gonna go blow my. I'm gonna do one of those things where you put the water in and
neti pot. Oh, that's the best.
Oh yeah,
you gotta be careful. Sometimes I'll drink it. I'll do that, and I'll be like, I almost drowned myself. Doing that.
No!
I get Sudafed.
Oh yeah, or fucking what's the cough suppressant thing? That stuff. I want that too.
The Sudafed's the best.
Honey.
The real stuff that you can make meth with. That's the Sudafed you want.
You used to only, even back home when I was growing up, you could only buy like 1 or 2 of those at a time because
don't get Mucinex. That supposedly makes it worse.
Oh.
I read a whole article about it.
Oh no! All right, I don't take a lot of medicine anyway. I don't even have any
cocaine. Just get cocaine. You'll never be sick again in your life.
That'll clear my sinuses right up. I believe that
in your nose.
Thank you so much for having me on. This was so
Zia,
fun. I'm sorry
I
was
missed
sick.
you.
Like, I missed you too. I need to call you. I'm sorry. Everything is out of control in my life. It's fine. It's
Let's talk on the phone this week.
Yes, I'll call you this week. I love you. Thank you so much
Zia,
for
where can
having me
people
on.
follow you?
Oh, Zealand everywhere. It's XIALAND. You can pretty much find YouTube OnlyFans. I have a new podcast out on Gas Digital called True Dat with Naeem Ali. It's really fun. It's a true crime. Naeem Ali.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's a person?
Yeah, he's a Philly comedian. and he is hilarious. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been true crime and comedy, which is not a combo I thought would work, but it does. It's so much fun.
Oh wow, cool.
And so that's on Gas Digital, and it's also on YouTube. So yeah, you guys can check that out.
Awesome, awesome. Everyone follow Zia. Do it now. Do it now.
Have an
Love
amazing
you,
day.
Zia. Bye. Feel better.
Thank you.
Mary Jane Murphy. Oh my God, I didn't even put the music on. How dare I? How dare I? Do. No, not this. Fun. This is Oh Come All Ye Faithful. No. Okay. I can work with this. No, let's do this.
This is our outro music.
This is outro.
music.
Mary Jane Murphy, where can people follow you? Oh, are you going to change your Twitter handle?
I can't figure it out.
I just followed you, so
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mary Jane Murphy has the dumbest Twitter handle in the history of the world. It's hot things girls say, but it's ho things girls say.
Ho things girls say.
So
yeah.
stupid.
Well, follow me on Instagram, MJ Murphy Comedy. See me at Mohegan Sun on Sunday.
Sunday.
Do the 8th.
Oh my God, there's 3 redheads on tonight.
There's that party lights.
I'm like, behold, nothing. Oh my God. Speaking of Father's Day, we got a daddy in the chat.
Ooh.
With a 50. Time to play the...
You gave 20 before, too. Oh, I like this song.
D Vogel for Fady. I'm a big Lucy Tightbox fan. I have so many questions. Do you take movie request reviews? If so, can you please review Rocky 3? It's the best one. Also, how do we get Adam Bush off of WATP and get Trucker Andy back? Please make that happen.
I don't control any of that, but I do love them both, and also talk to Carl. And yeah, I will review Rocky 3. It'll probably take me a while, and I will probably do a whole Rocky series, but I appreciate the suggestion. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, D Vogel. Mitchell Filter 2. Egyptian silk bed sheets. Okay.
For a gift?
Now I know
For a
you're
gift.
gay. Oh, he's talking about gifts. Okay. Yes, of course. I was like, now I know you're gay. All right.
You're gay.
Everyone's gay. Lucy Tightbox, where can people follow you?
They can find me on YouTube at Once Over with Cayley, Cayley. Also, same thing for Patreon. I do movie reviews over on YouTube, on Patreon. Popsicle reviews. I do reviews of other things. I now have a kitty cat here. Who's probably going to be very bad. And on Who Are These Podcasts, I will be on live for Who Are These Podcasts in Boston this upcoming June 21st. So in just a couple of days, just a couple of tickets left. WATPlive.com, and then WATP in Detroit coming up soon too. So yeah.
Wow, lots of things coming up. Follow Lucy Tightbox now. Let me banner your thing. Yes. Once Over Cayley is her handle. And wait, I gotta put Mary Jane's on here. Hot
Kitty.
King.
Oh, snuggly kitty.
Oh, he's very
Mine would
angry that
never.
We're not in
Mine
bed
would
right now.
never. Mine
He's
would
about
be
to
going...
start swatting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thing girls say. This is such a pain in the ass. You gotta change this
Oh,
now.
she's so mad about your Twitter handle.
I've been mad about it. This is so dumb to write out. Look at this. Hot thing girls say. Ho things girls say. Anyway.
What about the shoes in the background of
Forest Mommy, where can people follow you?
Forest Mommy on Twitter and Rumble. I don't stream as much anymore, but I do have a show coming up, Off the Rails, which is very fun, with my friend Tony, who's been in the chats, and my friend Paul, who wasn't here all night. So, but anyways, that's called Correct Opinion. But Forest Mommy's the best place to follow me. you. Thanks for having me on.
Always a pleasure.
And happy
follow me.
Father's Day.
Follow me at Chrissie Mayr. Follow me at Hot Thing Her Girl Say. Oh my god, I missed that three-legged cat. Yes. For tickets to a show, go to chrissiemayr.com. Like and subscribe on YouTube. I think I'm getting closer to figuring out how to get my 100K plaque, so that's exciting. And got a lot of interviews coming up this week. I'm gonna be crazy productive. Tomorrow, speaking of WATP, I'm gonna have Adam Bush on the Chrissie Mayr podcast. That's at 9 o'clock. Tuesday, I'll have Harrison Smith from InfoWars on the podcast at 9 o'clock. Thursday, I will have Kevin Downey Jr. live in studio. Friday, of course, is Friday Night Tights. And Saturday, Justine Brooke Murray will be live in studio at 8 o'clock. So tune in for that. Thank you guys for watching SimpCast. SimpCast. Happy Father's Day. Happy meat thermometers all around.
In the book.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.